Megan Fox.
Yeah, Megan Fox has the story.
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox writes at PJ Media.
Eat Tucker.
And that was your last.
Damn it, man. I cried for 2 days.
Megan, thank you very much for that.
So, I can explain the bed thing.
If you don't show up and vote, up your ass. I don't care if you're in the hospital. Crawl to the stake. Crawl there.
It's like Jesus going into the temple. He's like, I got a whip. Get out! Get out! The lovely and wonderful Megan Fox. Not that one.
Not that one. Not the weird one that drinks blood in his toe thumb.
Megan Fox.
Megan. And honestly, Megan, if you don't like it, I'm sorry.
She's the devil.
Megan Fox. Megan Fox.
I've been very nice to you, although I could probably maybe not be based on the way you have treated me, but I wouldn't do that.
You've never met a like me. You want to tangle? You want to go? Holy sh!
Too much cussing on this. I guess we didn't bleep it, so we got to turn it off. But it's
You pissed off the wrong woman.
oh my God, I have been assaulted, but Megan Fox runs wild on you, brother.
She's the devil.
Not for publication.
The story.
I'm Megan Fox. Thank you. Cheers.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing? How's it going? It's me. It's Megan Fox. I'm a couple margaritas in. It's a Sunday night. It's good. It's all good to go. Look, there's some shit going on that I can't be quiet about. And I almost feel like I'm coming back to myself in a little bit of a way. I've been trying to stay away from this politics shit. Been like, I don't care about the election. I don't care who gets elected. I'm not going to vote. And then what happens? You can see that the mugshot is back. It's back. I'm all like, yeah, I don't really give a shit anymore. Whoever did this or orchestrated whatever the hell this is, big mistake. Huge mistake. Because damn, if I didn't care before, I kind of care now. Do you hear something wrong with my microphone? Because I hear it in my ears and it's driving me freaking crazy. Brad, are you here? Do you hear that? Auntie Annie, I'm back. I'm back. Look, if anything could bring me back, it's funny. The one thing that could bring me back is an assassination attempt. When was the last time that this was attempted? Ronald Reagan. How old was I? 3, 4? I'm buzzing. What the hell? I'm buzzing. Thank you, JD. I'm buzzing. Brad. It's not the margaritas. It's something else. I'm buzzing. Shure microphone is going to hear it from me. I need Brad to come and fix this. Oh. All right. Anyway, maybe if I get further away. Further away? Let's try further away. Is the buzzing worse or better further away? Oh, Brad's live with Lauren? Well, that sucks. All right, good. All right. No one else hears the buzzing except me and that other guy. And that's fine. We have good ears. I'm just going to have to turn my volume down so I don't hear it because it's driving me freaking nuts. All right, listen. Here's the thing. There are things to talk about. If anything could bring me back, an assassination attempt on this man right here would do it. If the false accusations, the false, prosecutors going after him for false bullshit didn't do it. And it didn't. I was like, whatever. I know it's all false. I'm just going to ignore it. Like, if that couldn't do it, what would do it? I don't know. Take some shots at him. That could do it. Legal Vices, are you here? I invited Legal Vices, and I forgot to send him an actual invitation. But he's working. And so, here, let's see. He's working. He said he couldn't come. But I don't really believe that. I think he can show up. So I was supposed to send him a link and I forgot. Doing it now. Just in case. All right. McCrae, thanks for the 10. Glad to see you. Did you see Dan Bongino talking about how they won't give him a full detail? Yes. I talked about that yesterday. The lights in here are too bright. I can't deal. Too bright. I don't like the lights. I'm going to turn them off. Sorry, hold on. Ugh. Okay, that's better. Nobody needs bright lights on them at 10:34 p.m. Like literally no one. All right. Fat Yoga member for 6 months says, thank you, Megan. I don't know what you're thanking me for, but you're welcome. And Dan Bongino, you're right. He said Trump asked or they just didn't give him a full presidential detail, which is retarded because he's basically an incumbent running against another incumbent and he should have it. Obviously, we shouldn't even have to debate that right now. All right, 620 of you here. I pulled out the New York Post that I bought with the mugshot to put. I told you I put it away in a filing drawer because I had it on the wall. But the problem was that it kept falling down and I didn't want it to get ruined. So I put it in a drawer. But it's back out along with the hat. If anything could bring me back, it's an attempted assassination attempt. And the more I think about it, the more pissed off I get. And the more pissed off I get, the more I ask, who's to blame? Who could possibly be to blame for what just happened? And the more I think about it, and the more that, I read stuff that happens in the news, the more that I think, who might be to blame for this? How about girls? Girls in the Secret Service. Now, some of you girl power people might be like, don't be ridiculous. Girl power is a thing. Girls are absolutely equal to men in every way. And there's nothing girls can't do. Yay, girls. Fuck that. If you're the president, now, let me ask you something. You don't even have to be the president. Let's just say, let me ask you something personally to each one of you. I want to ask you a personal question. you're someone whose life is in danger from credible threats. Doesn't matter from who or where or whatever. Let's just say they're credible threats. You're in danger. You're in danger, girlfriend. Who do you choose? Who do you choose to be your security? And I'm going to give you a choice. 5'4", diminutive female with all the qualifications. Or a 6'4" motherfucker, male, ex-Navy SEAL. You choose. Who do you want between you and an assassin? I'll wait. I'm waiting. Chat. I'm waiting. Who do you want? Mama Ames, I want a huge man to secure me. I choose the men, says Jamie. Men, baby, says Melissa Hammaker. Ex-Navy SEAL, and they don't allow women, by the way. Grandkids taxi. You in danger, girl. Yes. You in danger, girl. You heard me. You hear me. Is there a bear involved? Shut your mouth. Men and a big ass dog. Okay. Does anybody choose the 5'4" woman? Anybody? Everyone's like option 2. Okay. All right. I hear you, Sophie. Not every woman is 5'4". Fine. All right. Let's say a 6-foot woman and a 6-foot man. Who do you choose? Okay, fuck you. You're a fucking liar if you choose the woman. You're a fucking liar. I'm sorry, you're a liar. You're lying. If you are the one, you're the one who they're going to kill. They're going to kill you. And you're going to choose the person to defend you. And you're going to choose the 6-foot woman over the 6-foot man. You fucking liar. No, you won't. MG Law. How about you? Who are you choosing?
You want as much body mass between you and the bullet as possible?
Okay, so 6-foot woman versus 6-foot man.
Well, the 6-foot man is going to still be bigger and have more muscle mass.
These people are so fucking crazy. Like, I'm sorry. But like every single one of you who's out there right now being like, oh, DEI is great. Like, women are great. Yeah. Women can do everything. I'm a woman. Wouldn't I tell you if I thought that, like, I would tell you, like, my daughter is in criminal justice. Okay. She got very offended when her dad and I said the other night, like, this is fucking retarded. She got very offended. And we were both like, dude, you're 5 foot. She's 5 foot. I'm 5'4". My daughter, 18, fully grown, 5 foot. Now, she's a great shot. Okay. Like, I trust her on the roof, like, for sure. Like, she's a great shot. Would I want her in the presidential detail? Oh, fuck no. And I told her, I'm like, honey, you're not tall enough. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you're half his size.
Yeah.
She was so mad at us. And then my husband pulls her aside last night and is like, okay, honey, let's have a real talk about your abilities and my abilities. You realize right now I could subdue you immediately. You know that because we've wrestled. Like, you know that me, a grown man, I can subdue you. I can subdue your boyfriend too. Like, because I'm a 48-year-old man. Yes. He's 18 years old. Like, and I will take him down. Like, no question. She's like, yeah. So she finally got it. Like, you realize that there are limits to what you as a competent woman can do. So she got it. But like last night, she was all offended. Like, well, yes, but they're trained. They're competent. MG, did you see the video?
Oh, yeah. She couldn't reholster the weapon.
What are we doing? The fuck are we doing?
It's bad. It's embarrassing.
Should we? Let's watch the video.
Yes.
Shall we watch the video? Because the video doesn't lie. Let's just watch what the F we're doing. Actually, yeah, here it is. Okay, hold on. I actually did show prep tonight. I actually have shit to show you. I've had a couple margaritas, but I actually did show prep, so
yeah, let's bring
watch out. Because I'm on the
Let's
rampage.
Yep.
What the fuck is this?
I'm surprised she didn't have a negligent discharge. Try to get it back.
No! Look, trying to get it back. Oh, she got it back in. Getting it out. Trying to get it back in. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm freaked out. What? Trying to get it in. Oh, got it in. Okay, finally. Second time around. What?
And then you got the one that's like,
what's Ponytail doing?
And like,
can we go to Ponytail, please?
Yeah, that one right there. No, well, the one
what
closed the door. Trying to block, like she's actually blocking the doorway. She blocks like a third of that opening.
Wait, let's go back.
See, look.
We have Ponytail over here. Is this a Three Stooges reenactment? What is happening? Oh, make sure you put your sunglasses on, honey, because that's the important thing. Like this woman. Oh my God.
Well, she just was helping him get in and not even blocking any. I mean, and that's not. I think that's another agent getting in front of her. So I
think so.
Yeah,
I mean, she might. She's actually the one here doing the most work. These two are walking around like chickens with their heads cut off. What the hell is this? The secondhand embarrassment is strong.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. We're pulling on our jacket. We're making sure we look okay. We finally got the gun back in the holster. I mean, what the actual F is happening here? Yeah, of course she looks panicked. Now, all right, let's go back and watch the men. Please, we were watching the women. Let us now focus our attention on the males behind them. We have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Let's watch them. In the car.
Yeah, and the one that got into the vehicle was, I think, right
look at him. Look at this dude. He's so calm right now. Yeah. Look at him. Look at how calm he is. Look.
His weapon. Still holstered, but he's got it there.
He's so calm. He's like over there. Like where
he's got it actually in his hand. He's just
oh my God. I'm sorry, but I am so offended for womanhood today.
I mean, just look at the guy that gets into the vehicle right behind Trump, how much bigger he is than the blonde who closes the door.
He's so giant.
He's actually able to block something.
All right. Yeah, he could block. Look at this still. Okay, here's this woman. All right. Let's just say, okay, my daughter was like, well, they don't train to reholster. And she would know. She's in criminal justice. It's true. They train to get the gun out of the holster. It's not like they have a training to get it back in. I get that. And also, you might have to move a boob.
Which I think she does. She like pulls the strap and her suspender.
Okay. Look, there are physical blockades,
yes,
shall we say. I'll never forget. I used to be a fantastic golfer. And my dad was a big golfer, and he used to take me to the club, and he was a member of a club, and we would hit balls all the time, and he would give me coaching advice. And at 16, I'll never forget this. I was hitting balls at the range with my dad, and he goes, "What is going on? What is the problem? You can't hit the ball." I said, "I know, I can't hit the ball." So he's watching me, and then he goes, "Oh, for God's sake. It's your boobs. They're in the way."
They're in the way.
He goes, Put your arms over your boobs like this.
Yeah.
Because I had them under here like this. And he goes, no, over.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they're going like,
Yeah.
they're going.
Have
I'm like,
free
damn,
movement.
that was it. He's like, yeah. You got to go over the boobs. Over the boobs. I love my dad, by the way. He's so matter of fact. He's like, what's going on? Oh, God, it's your boobs. Love him. These things do get in the way. Like, you got to take all of this into consideration, by the way. She can't reholster her gun. You know why? Because she can't see.
She's also got, she's got a vest on too, which is going to go
She's wearing
over.
a vest.
So it's not like they're hanging like.
But
in the
MG,
way.
if you're wearing a vest with boobs, think about how far that sits out. Okay? Like, it's going to be within your sight line. You can't see. You still have to compress to see your holster. I'm looking down right now. I can't see where a holster would be. Like, you have to like move. There's some shit is made for men. When the hell are we gonna just wake up and realize some shit is made for men?
Yes, there's some things that men can do better.
You know how like in
there are
the
things
cartoon,
women can do better than men. I'm not
in the comics, people are like, what's with the armor with the boob armor?
Yeah.
Right? And everybody's like, oh, that shouldn't be a thing. It's like, yes, it should. If you're gonna wear armor and you're a woman, you need space for them because otherwise it's like you're smushing and that's not comfortable.
Or it's like a cylinder around you out. It needs to form to your body a little bit.
It needs to form to your body. Yeah. Boob armor is a thing. Like you need it. I don't know if Joan of Arc had it, but she should have. She deserved it. I'm saying right now that my patron saint Joan of Arc deserved boob armor. If you're going to war, you need to put those things where they belong. All right. Anyway, the point is there's a deficiency when it comes to being a woman. Okay? Where some things don't work for you as well. Like a golf swing, you have to literally do something different than you ever did before because you have these things. And a vest and whatever. The chat is killing me. Protect the nip. Right. Well, there are problems. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Here's what the director of the Secret Service is concerned with.
To expand hiring, they're aiming to have 30% women recruits by 2030, and even allowed YouTube influencer Michelle Carre to train with agents.
But I'm very conscious as I sit in this chair now of making sure that we need to attract diverse candidates and ensure that we are developing and giving opportunities to everybody in our workforce, and particularly women.
Opportunities to everybody? No, not anybody and everybody should have the opportunity.
Particularly women. The fuck do women deserve this more
people
than anybody
have
else
one of
for?
the most important jobs on the planet. They should be the absolute best of the best. If it's you,
hired
just we want to give an opportunity to anybody.
Listening within the sound of my voice. Within the sound of my voice, you answer this question honestly right now. It is your life in danger. You are the one who somebody wants to kill. Who do you want to be doing your security?
You want
the fucking question right now. Who?
I'm going to Navy SEAL Rock. You want some
women,
big, huge muscle guy.
Those women or a 6'4" bad motherfucker ex Navy SEAL. You pick.
You want the Navy SEAL. You want the Navy SEAL.
But you're all full of shit. Anybody's full of shit who says that they want the diversity hire.
You want Shaq.
You're all full of shit.
Because Shaq can cover me up completely.
Right. I mean, that's the other thing. The gaps. The thing, like all the gap, like.
Well, they could shoot over the shoulder, over the woman's shoulder, and hit you in the middle of the back.
Can we look at the picture, the famous picture that's going to be famous forever of Donald Trump? Where is it? Let's see. Let me just search Trump on Twitter. It should come up. Let's look at the picture, shall we?
Yeah.
The most famous picture that will be famous for ever,
Ever.
forever, is him surrounded by his Secret Service. Oh my God, how is it not in the top findings? How? Hold on.
They'll start suppressing it, I'm sure.
They're suppressing it now. Here it is. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's look at this picture, shall we?
Look how open he is to. Wow.
Look at this bitch in front of him. She's literally under his arm. Now this guy.
Well, she's protecting his body cavity. So
this guy here is about the same size.
Yeah.
This guy here, they're all like protecting his back. This woman is not nearly big enough. I'm sorry. Not nearly big enough.
Yeah.
This picture should never have been able to be taken.
No, he should have been covered completely while they ushered him out. Because
now, agreed that there was a reason for him to show people he was okay.
Yes.
Imagine the chaos, MG, and the upset if he did not tell people that he was okay. If we didn't know for hours whether he was alive or dead, imagine the chaos. So the fact that he stopped and was like, I need to do this, like I need to tell them I'm okay.
And maybe at that point they knew the guy had been taken out. Of course, you don't know if there's
they
multiple...
did say shoot her down, but we don't know how many there are, right? So it's an iffy situation.
Yeah. I mean, there was more than one with Kennedy, so...
True. Well, we don't. Do we know that? Do
there was more than one shot.
There was more than one shot.
Yeah, and they're fairly close together. So,
well, so look at this woman, though. I mean, God bless her for putting herself in front of him. Okay, fine, but she's so small. Where is the giant man that I want to be there? He's not there. It's just her.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. I think there's plenty of jobs in the Secret Service that women can do. This is not one of them. Presidential detail, not one of them.
Yeah.
Get them the fuck off the presidential detail right now. Right now. If it were my own daughter, I'd be like, get her off. I don't want her there. She can be on the roof. She can be a sniper. She can be a perimeter. She can be any other.
She could cover another asset. I mean, whether it's, maybe, because I would say Baron, but Baron's like twice her height, so you couldn't do that either.
Yeah, you can't do Baron.
But,
But even for,
somebody else.
Let's talk about females. Let's talk about women. Let's talk about Kamala Harris, my cousin. By the way, did you know she's related to me?
Who?
Kamala Harris.
Oh, really?
She's my Jamaican family. You might not know this, but my family from Jamaica are the Harrises. And I did talk about this on pjmedia.com a while ago. Her ancestors are slave owners in Jamaica with the name Harris. My family from Jamaica is also the name Harris. And I am sure that anybody in Jamaica with the last name Harris is related to me. I'm sure of it. Okay. Like I did trace back her great to a similar great of mine in Jamaica. My family, my mother's mother comes from Jamaica. They were British citizens from Jamaica. So, and their last name was Harris. So this is about my cousin, Kamala Harris, who I have great affection for because she's a part of my family. And I would never want her to come to any harm. Let's talk about what happened to Kamala Harris and the Secret Service and their DEI program. Actually, I haven't found this yet. It's on Real Clear Politics. Hold on, let's see. Politics, Kimberly, hers, something. Yeah, there it is. Okay. This is important to me because this is a family member that they put in danger with their DEI policies. Kamala Harris is dear to me in a way that none of the rest of you are because she's a part of my family from Jamaica. All right, here we go. Secret Service scuffle prompts DEI vetting scrutiny. An incident involving a physical attack by a female Secret Service agent tasked with protecting Vice President Kamala Harris is raising questions about whether the agency had thoroughly vetted her during her hiring and whether an ongoing push to increase the numbers of women in the service and boost overall workforce staff played a role in her selection. Interesting. Very interesting. The Secret Service agent assigned to Vice President Kamala Harris was removed from her duties on Wednesday after physically attacking the commanding agent in charge and other agents trying to subdue her, according to an agency spokesman and knowledgeable Secret Service sources. Several sources in the Secret Service community identified the agent who physically attacked her superior as Michelle Herzig. The altercation occurred approximately at 9 a.m. at Joint Base Andrews, the home base for Air Force One and Air Force Two. Oh my God. I'm sorry. The security breach is just like killing me right now. Air Force Two, the call sign to the Boeing aircraft used by the president and the vice president. Harris was at the U.S. Naval Observatory at the time of the incident, and it did not delay her travels, said agency spokesman Anthony Guglielmi. Herzig showed up at the terminal and began acting erratically, grabbing another senior agent's personal phone and deleting applications on it. Sounds like fornication in the ranks to me. According to two sources familiar with the matter, the other agent, a shift leader, was able to recover his phone and then acted as if nothing happened, as you would if you were screwing someone who was crazy. But Herzig's behavior didn't stop. She then began mumbling to herself, hid behind curtains, and started throwing items, including menstrual pads.
So I wonder if it was that time.
Including menstrual pads. This is my favorite part about this. At an agent telling him that he would need them later to save another agent, and telling her peers they were going to burn in hell and needed to listen to God. A source told Real Clear Politics.
She's lucky she's still alive.
I know, right? Damn. Look. Damn.
Yeah. To think that you've gone rogue and they take you out. I mean, she's lucky.
This is so crazy. That's when she snapped entirely. Oh, wait. Herzig also screamed at the special agent in charge, rattling off the names of female officers on the vice president's detail and claiming they would show up and help her and allow her to continue working. At that point, other agents on the scene believed Herzig was suffering from a mental lapse, and the superior officer, SAIC, approached her to tell her she was relieved from the assignment. That's when she snapped entirely, one source recounted. So, MG, the throwing of the menstrual pads, that wasn't an entire snap. She hadn't snapped yet.
Nuts. No, she goes, yeah.
That wasn't evidence that she had snapped.
Those are the red flags that were ignored.
She hadn't quite entirely snapped yet. I don't know. Guys, I'm 48 years old. I've gone my entire life without throwing menstrual products at anyone. I don't know if that's a good thing for me or a bad thing. I don't know. Herzig then chest bumped and shoved. So chest bump. Ready, MG? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Chest bumped and shoved her superior, then tackled him and punched him. The agents involved in restraining Herzig were especially concerned because she still had her gun in her holster. They wrestled her to the ground, took the gun from her, cuffed her, and then removed her from the terminal.
Jeez. And her superior clearly was, restrained, because the moment there's a chest bump and a shove, You're going to get an equal left and equal right.
MG, as a man, what do you do when a woman chest bumps you?
Well, it depends on the situation.
It depends, right?
It does.
Could go one of two ways. Oh, good Lord. The agent was immediately removed from their assignment, a Secret Service spokesman told RCP in her statement. The Washington Examiner first reported the incident. A U.S. Secret Service special agent supporting the vice president's departure from Joint Base Andrews began displaying behavior that their colleagues found distressing, said Guglielmi, chief of communications of U.S. Secret Service. The agents on the scene then called medical personnel to remove Herzog from the terminal. Guglielmi has described the incident as a medical matter and said the agency would not disclose further details. The U.S. Secret Service takes the safety and health of our employees very seriously, he added. But the bizarre scuffle is once again raising concerns about the state of the once vaunted force charged with protecting the president. Following the incident, Secret Service agents and officers are privately questioning, as one would, the hiring process and whether the agency had adequately screened Herzog's background. Some also wonder whether her hire was part of a diversity, equity, and inclusion push in response to years of staff shortages that may have required the agency to lower its once strict employment standards and physical performance to reach quotas for female agents and officers. In 2016, Herzog, then an officer with the Dallas police force, filed a gender discrimination lawsuit against the city, claiming she was assaulted by a male superior and asking for more than $1 million in damages. MG, I'm getting Laura Owens vibes from this woman. It's happening.
I mean, it sounds like she took the phone from a male agent and started deleting stuff. So there's probably going to be another lawsuit.
I was watching this one Instagrammer. He was this black dude. He was so funny. He was like, oh, when he got to that part, he goes, oh, please tell me you were not fornicating with this woman. And I was dying. If I could find it again, I would watch it.
There's some chest bumping going on.
Oh, he was like, oh, please tell me you were not. But the Secret Service, by the way, has a very bad reputation. They have a slogan, wheels up, rings off. Have you heard this?
No.
Well, it's a thing. And if you remember, during the Obama administration, a bunch of them got caught hiring hookers. A bunch of them. Like a bunch of Secret Service dudes, wheels up, rings off, and then they go to like Argentina or wherever and they're hiring hookers and it's being charged to their corporate cards and all kinds of bullshit. Like the Secret Service has a very bad reputation for this shit. Rebel Bird remembers that. Yeah. Wheels up, rings off. It's an unofficial slogan of the Secret Service. These are not great people, okay? They're not sending their best. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why the culture of the Secret Service is this way, but it is. Although I would prefer the wheels up, rings off guys who are 6'4" and bad motherfuckers. Okay. Like if they're doing that with hookers or whatever, but they're still bad motherfuckers who can protect me, I don't give a shit. Is that bad? Should I not have that?
If they can do their job. I guess, once you're up in the air, there's not much of a threat of a sniper. So,
yeah, I mean, but if their only problem is that they're unfaithful, that's not my business. But can you do the job, and will you throw your big ass body in front of a bullet for me? That's really all I care about. Like, that's all I care about as the person being protected. Will you protect me? Do you have the skills to protect me? Are you strong enough to protect me? Are you big enough to get in between me and a bullet? That's really all I care about. The rest of that shit, I don't care about. Don't use government funds for it. But other than that, not that Susan. Up in the air, no underwear. That's a new one. It's funny. By the way, my cousin, Kamala Harris, she deserves good protection. She's a family member of mine.
Second in, she's the first in line.
She is the vice president of the United States.
Yes.
You know what she doesn't need? This shit. Whatever this is. Nobody deserves this. As cringe as she is, like, this is not what I endorse for protection for the vice president of the United States. My cousin, Kamala Harris, because we're related. There are no Harrises in Jamaica that are not related to me. None. Zero. I heard that my uncle Hunter Harris was quite the ladies' man, and there are Harrises all over Jamaica. There are cab drivers with the last name Harris, as far as I have heard, that come from his line. I don't know about this, personally. It's just what I've heard.
Heels in the air, booty bare. The wheels are not the only thing up in the air.
Oh my God. Okay, this is terrible. I don't endorse this kind of behavior.
Legal vices.
I'm just saying that if he was, if there, what did legal vices say? Oh my God. I do not endorse this position. She's my relative. Easy. She's my cousin. We're related. Her and her half Jamaican, half Indian heritage. The Jamaican part is all me, baby. It's all me. Those of you, I need to do a DNA thing. I always said I wasn't going to do it. Yeah. I said I wasn't going to do it, but all my cousins did it. So it's like, well, it doesn't matter because they all did it. Right.
Did it, so yeah.
So if they all, and I was like, you dumbasses, quit putting your DNA in the public sphere. But they did it already, so I should probably do it. How many times removed? Not that many.
Not very many.
My grandmother's maiden name is Harris. So you figure it out. How many times removed? Not that many. Like literally a Harris. 2 psycho women related? God help us all. Good one.
She endorses a few positions.
If you can't make fun of your own family, who can you make fun of? That's right.
Harris family banjo.
Kamala Harris is my family. Don't you make fun of her. She's part of my tribe. All right, where was I? Now the suit alleged that Herzig was targeted for being a female officer and treated less favorably, and was retaliated against after she reported sexual harassment and illegal actions of other officers. She also claimed she was not allowed to return to a crime reduction team after she alleged a senior officer assaulted her. Well, that kind of happens when you start making those kind of claims. A Texas trial court dismissed the suit. Herzig appealed, and a Texas Court of Appeals affirmed the lower court's decision. So it got thrown out.
And denied rehearing, yeah. So that case is done.
It's done. It got thrown out multiple times. While serving on the Dallas police force, Herzig and another officer shot an armed man while he sat in a parked car.
Okay.
According to a department spokesman, the officers were firing in self-defense because the man, who had previously been convicted of sexually assaulting a child, was brandishing a weapon and eventually shot himself in the head. A headline in the Dallas Observer raised some doubt about the official police account. 2 Dallas cops shot a man last night, but they say he killed himself.
Yeah.
Ronald Kessler, a former investigative reporter for the Washington Post, who has written several books on the Secret Service, said the agency would have traditionally viewed the dismissed discrimination lawsuit as disqualifying.
That was what ran through my mind first. Is like, would that not disqualify you from? It's clearly a red flag for hiring.
Yes, that should have been enough to exclude her because you really have to have a pristine record, he told RCP Wednesday. Certainly, this has been true in the past. There's tremendous competition, and she never should have been hired. Kessler also pointed to a new initiative to increase the number of women in the Secret Service workforce. Oh, I'm sorry. Should we go back over here. Let's go back over here.
30% women recruits.
30%.
30, and even allowed YouTube influencer Michelle Carre to train with agents.
But I'm very conscious as I sit in this chair now of making sure that we need to attract diverse candidates and ensure that we're developing opportunities to everybody in our
Diversity! Diversity! MG, let's give a shout for diversity.
God.
Ready? Diversity!
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 Because that's what counts, not lives. Diversity!
It's not DEI, it's DIE. Because that's what you're going to do when they're protecting you.
Oh my God, Kimberly, what's her name? Cheadle. Kimberly Cheadle. Yeah. You should be fired immediately. Resign right now. Save everybody the trouble and just resign. Because this is your fucking fault. You put women in charge of protecting our president. This is your fault. And look, before anybody says, oh, she's so misogynistic about putting women in charge, there should never have been those tiny women on a presidential detail. They could have been snipers. They could have been perimeter. They could have been doing a lot of things, but they should not have been in front of the president. A 6'4". He's 6'4".
Yes, he's a big guy. And you have to wonder if there was somebody like my side, a male who was instead of her on that side, whether he would have been able to raise up and do that, or if they would have held him down.
Oh my God.
I mean, he forced himself up to raise his fist to the crowd.
I mean, this is just insane. It's insane. It's ridiculous. And I'm sorry, but I believe in women and their ability to do lots of things, but women don't need to do everything. Not everything.
How would they know if they hit 30% when they can't tell you what a woman is?
That's a good question. All right, I'm starting a poll. What should the poll be? Let's see. What's the poll?
I don't know.
Should women be on presidential detail?
Yeah, I mean, he's not the president. He's a former president, but he's still a president. And so he's a
former president.
He's a president.
It's still presidential detail.
Exactly. It's still
it never changes. You don't become not a president when you're not president anymore. You don't. Yes, of course. Diversity.
And what's the detail protecting Obama? Do they have, these women doing his detail as well? I doubt it.
Give me SEALs. I mean, think for yourself or your family member. Who would you want?
The beefcake protecting you.
Who do you want to defend you? If I had to choose between even a 5'8" or a 5'9" woman with tons of experience and a 5'9" man with the same experience, I'm going with the man every time. You know why? Because he could take her down.
Yep.
Easily. And I know that hurts some of you out there and you don't want to believe it's true. And a bunch of you raised on the you go girl, philosophy. Think that you believe the movies when you see little girls beating up big men in movies. That shit ain't real. Okay? That's Hollywood. If you got hit in the face as a 5'4" woman, 5'5" woman, 5'7" woman, you get hit with a closed fist by a man, you're out.
Yep. You
You don't come back from that. You come back several hours later, but you don't get up like Scarlett Johansson does as Black Widow to fight. You go down.
And I don't care. And since it's not even for a woman presidential candidate. No, if Kamala's the president, she gets the best of the best male protection.
It's disgusting that they gave her mentally ill women to protect her. And I don't like Kamala Harris, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. She's the vice president.
And the thing is Democrats tried to remove his protection. So
it's gross.
They tried to remove it so he would have had no protection for that.
Yeah. Dave Omega says, I want competence. Yeah, no shit. Men and women, let's talk about this. Men and women are awesome at different things.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Absolutely true. You will never see a man bring life into this world. That will not happen. It's one of the most incredible things that can ever be done. Women have that 100% all to yourselves, ladies. Yep. Embrace it. Bring it on. Glory in it because it's amazing. You get to carry babies, which is no small thing. It's tough. It's hard. It sucks at times. It's very painful. But also, it's amazing. Men will never do that. Women also can do things like make a home. Okay? Like make a home like out of something that should never have been a home in the first place. That's amazing. You can do all kinds of things, including regular things that men have always done. But have you ever seen a woman on an oil rig, MG?
No. I mean, I'm sure there are some there, but
you ever seen that shit? You ever seen what people do, what men do on an oil rig? Have you ever seen this?
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
It's unreal. Like, can we just celebrate for a minute, like what men do? Because
I've seen the one where he's the one video. I guess he's got like a chain where he's like wrapping it around.
Oh my god, that's the one.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm talking about. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, yeah. Throwing chain. All right, here we go. Let's watch this shit because this is unbelievable. You will never.
Get the shop packs ready, ladies.
And I mean never see a woman doing this. Watch these arm muscles, man. This is something you cannot even believe. Now watch how crazy this is and how at any second this could go wrong and leave someone completely crippled for the rest of their lives.
Cut in half, possibly.
Watch this shit. This guy is a legend right here. Oh my God. Watch. Here we go. Chains, running around machines. It's scary as shit. Watch this. I would love to see a woman try this. Or maybe, look at this.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I'm thinking they're losing a hand when the chain wraps around and
pulls my God. No, thank you. I would not want to do this.
Yeah, look at Kirby Johnson. I want him to guard me.
Yeah, I want this guy. Like, what? Look, come on. Why are we at a place in this country where we can't say men and women are awesome? Both of them equally awesome at different things. And when you want somebody to throw themselves in front of you when a bullet is coming, you want a guy like this. Like, you don't want a woman. And also, fundamentally, do you want women doing those jobs? Throwing themselves in front of bullets?
If they're the best ones, but yeah, I think if you've got a male candidate that is equally as qualified, you have to choose the male candidate.
I'm annoyed by this entire thing. Equality will never be a thing. It just won't.
No.
There's no such thing as equality. There's men and women are good at different things. So why do we keep trying to put them in the same category and then saying they're equal at the same thing? Belle Mayhem wants to know, are you serious? As a heart attack. Are you serious? Do you want a woman between you and a bullet? I don't. I don't. No. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, there is a difference in biology.
Susie Lee says, I'm actually very okay with the fact that I can't do everything a man can do, and I don't even need to try. What is that noise? What am I hearing? It's driving me crazy, whatever it is. What is it? Tell me. She's not talking. Lauren says, Lauren Nighty, not true. My left ass cheek is equally as big as the right one. Hashtag equality. What is that noise? All right. There is either a mouse in this room.
Uh-oh.
It's you. Can you stop that?
Sorting beads.
Stop sorting beads.
I want to sort beads.
Do you have to do that in here?
I don't have anywhere else to go.
Yes, you could.
I don't want to go anywhere else.
Oh, stop sorting beads. It's driving me crazy.
You're driving me crazy. You're screaming at the top of your lungs. I can hear you on my headphones.
Oh, Dewey says, Megan Fox, that's a drilling rig. You won't find a lot of ladies on a drilling rig. I've worked with a few of the service side, mostly working frack, coiled tubing, or transport hauling sand or nitrogen. Okay, but Dewey, the point is there are some jobs that are suited for men and some jobs that are suited for women. And in the Secret Service, not all jobs need to be suited for women, is all I'm saying. Because this shit is nuts. Oh, hi, Brad.
Hey. Hello.
How are you?
Hey, Brad was waiting on me to start a stream.
Kind of.
Oh,
but...
were you supposed to be streaming?
Well, I was going to start at like 9:30, and then I was like, forget it. I'll just come on here tonight and do mine tomorrow night. I don't care.
Oh, cool. Well,
so speaking of jobs that women don't want to take, have you heard about undersea welders?
I have not. Please tell me.
So what happens when you have pressure differentials with pipes that have burst or whatnot? This pressure differential can be very small, and if you get too close to it, then you will be sucked through that thing and turned into jelly like those poor divers in the submersible.
The Titan sub, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
And guys choose those jobs. You don't see women choosing those jobs.
Well, you know that show Dirty Jobs with, what's his name?
Micro.
Thank you, Micro. You don't see a lot of women in those jobs, do you? You don't see a lot of women plumbers up to their necks and shit. Like, there's just some jobs that men seem to be good at and can endure, where women are like, nah, no thanks. And frankly, I like being one of the women who can be like, I'm very thankful that there are men who will do those jobs, those dirty jobs that I prefer not to ruin my manicure in, you know? Like, I get it if you're a woman who wants to do one of those, and I respect you, and good for you if you can do it up to the standard, but you better meet that standard. Don't expect people to drop their standards because you can't meet the requirements. That's baloney.
Is the standards are being changed.
Well,
the
that's
qualifications
the
are
problem.
being changed.
Okay, so in this story that we were talking about with this Herzik, Kimberly Herzik, this goes on to say, or the real clear politics. So she sues the Texas cops a couple of times, but it turns out that in a follow-up story, and I don't think it's in this one, but I saw it on Instagram in a different story. She had failed her, they put them through these trials of shooting in the Secret Service. Basically like that Men in Black scene where they're popping up aliens versus civilians.
Yeah.
Well, she
Deductive
failed.
reasoning and
She failed and she hit too many civilians. And Kimberly Cheadle, who's the director of Secret Service, personally allowed her to graduate anyway.
Yeah.
This woman should be fired. Fired. Like, I want her fired yesterday.
Yep.
Fired. This woman right here, Kimberly Cheadle, she is not a serious person. She is in charge of our Secret Service, and she is allowing women to graduate even when they kill more civilians than they should, and they have mental problems. Is that a reasonable thing for a director of the Secret Service to be doing?
No.
I want her fired. Fired. Okay, also, here we have
Did you see the Chilean team, the all-female SWAT team competition? Like the team,
no.
the Chilean SWAT team that competed? Oh
no,
my
but
God.
I feel like I now need to.
Yes,
where is this?
Someone
It's on
posted on
YouTube.
Twitter. It's a picture of this girl in the Secret Service, and it says "itty bitty Glock and a fupa."
Oh no!
Because I've been seeing those stupid reels forever.
I am not a misogynist. I love women, and I think women can do lots of things. But please, please don't put them in charge of making me safe. Please don't put them on in any way. Like, as women, don't you know this deep down, that the person you want in charge of your safety is a man? Do you not know this? Oh, here we go. What is this? Oh, dear Jesus, help us.
Vamos.
What is this supposed to be?
This is a competition. This is a SWAT team competition
involved.
in the UAE.
Okay. All right, they're doing okay. They're running.
In the UAE SWAT Challenge this year.
Okay. Zip lining.
Thailand, Chile.
We're zip lining.
2 teams from the Emirates.
Oh, jeez.
They didn't even get past
the first one to get wet in the ice bath today. And, well, they are stuck in the middle of that zip line.
Instead of going one at a time.
Remember, if you fall
this is real.
in the ice bath, you have to go back to the beginning of the zip line and do it again. And currently,
oh no,
Chile have 3 team members stranded.
Good for them for
in the
hanging
middle
on that long.
Of that ice bath. Thankfully, the water will be a little bit warmer than it was
kick him.
earlier on this morning.
Kicking
But then
him.
she's stuck too.
Vamos, vamos.
Oh no.
And it just goes to show you how important momentum is.
You know what? I couldn't hang on that long, by the way. Like, I would have already dropped.
3 team members in the drink.
Is this a comedy show?
It's all going horribly
Was
wrong.
that her sidearm?
And,
I think so.
Well, forget about getting wet. The violations, the major safety violations for dropping weapons in the water are
swinging around.
considerable.
Just dragging her back.
Is that allowed?
At this point,
they
they're
have to all
done.
start over now.
Oh my God. This is so embarrassing.
They will have to
The
retrieve
secondhand
those
embarrassment
weapons
is
from
so
the ice
strong. Is he dredging the
And,
ice
he's
bath
grabbing- I
with
said
the
this
sidearm?
He's getting the gun at the bottom.
That if that first member does not get across the ice bath and carry that momentum, it forces those behind to stall, and that's when the problems
This is
begin.
a
And,
legit
we saw that, didn't we?
multinational SWAT
It almost
competition, you
happened
guys.
A little bit earlier on.
This is a legit SWAT.
Holy crap.
They're just
They're over
talking
the
to the
UAE.
judges at the moment.
So, they're thinking, hey, you make fun of us for.
Can you make it a little shorter for us?
Oh my God. Yeah, this is when
Now
they
they,
start protesting for
all of the
lower
equipment. Oh,
for
and of course,
Lower
the
standards.
added
for
problem
lower standards.
comes with
Do we get the men's competition so we can see the difference?
those loops on the zip
Do
line.
you
They
have the
become wet,
men's
hands
competition
become wet,
too?
everything
Somebody
becomes
search
slippy.
that. I want to see the men do the same thing.
It's 1.2 meters deep, that pool, and as you can see,
Oh, God.
takes a little bit of effort to get out once you've gone in.
An effort to get out of the pond.
Oh, here we go.
And one quick-thinking member of the
All right, come on.
VRT
One of them
team
can
of
make
Chile,
it across. Come on, ladies.
realizing that it could
I
take a while
believe in you.
to retrieve
I've got the
all of
US
those
team up.
She's still
pieces of
trying to
kit
get.
is just
it
going
takes
down under the water to
a
grab
little
them.
while.
Maybe it's just
Oh, the
this team that's so
disappointment.
bad. How's the U.S. team, Brad?
Remember,
I've got it up.
it's not
Okay.
like
And is it good?
you and I
No, I mean it's
getting in the water there in
waiting
our
to-
swimmers.
for it to.
These guys and girls here are carrying a lot of kit.
She gonna make it? She gonna make it?
No.
Come on,
And,
come on.
it weighs you down as soon as you go in that water,
sad.
and it's even
Sad.
worse if you get wet.
This is sad. Imagine this is what's standing between you and an assassin, right here.
Well, they're not giving up.
They're the ones who are trying to take out.
They're not giving up.
In a hostage
You can't
situation.
pull them.
They're the ones
That's
who
against
come
the
to
rules.
rescue.
That's not
Vamos.
legal.
She has to.
Stop
No, she has
that.
to get off and
Judges
go back around.
telling the other team members they can't assist and drag their colleague across.
So they got to get off and go back around.
Oh my god.
They
Polly
do keep going.
This is crazy.
Let them go. Let them go. Let them help each other out. We've crossed the 5-minute mark. They've racked up a number
Oh my god.
of violations.
Well, she helped push her across. They're going to finally
And
go
there
one
we
at a
go.
time.
Yay.
One at a time.
It's not about the
push her
time.
across,
Just
so-
don't give up.
It kind of is about the time.
Well, at this point, it's not about the time.
They've got 2 team
I
members
have
over.
placed the
barely gonna reach it.
Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal
Vamos.
links for women doing women's work. Here I am doing women's work right here, showing you how inept women are at protecting you. Here I am.
2 more
I'm
members
doing
to come.
Women's work from home.
Oh, God. Is she get,
Barefoot, by the way.
She's going to make it.
Oh,
Look.
only feet.
Only
One more. Uno más. Uno más.
barefoot at home. Women's work right here.
Vamos, uno
Oh,
más.
she did.
Yay!
Oh! How many times was that? 5?
Too many.
Oh my god. All right, Brad. What
Yeah.
what this is the US team.
Yeah. New York
Of
PD
men.
Emergency Service Unit.
I can't wait for this. Everybody, ladies, do you have your popcorn? Are you ready? Look at this shit. Damn. These are the guys I want to save me.
For more
Hands
ways
down.
than one.
They get the job done. This is them. This is it. Like, no, I don't want those women anywhere near me. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't.
They
They couldn't even get themselves across the pond. How are they supposed to get the guy who's down
They're
across
going
the
to run back
pond?
around the corner. They're going to do
Look
the
at-
entire thing in
This
over a
is
minute
so-
less than it took them to
this is
just
so
cross the
impressive.
thing.
So men impress the shit out of me. I'll tell you what. Look at this. These are things I know I cannot do, and I'm perfectly
Dude.
fine with it.
Or
4
23
minutes
and a
and
half.
23 seconds.
I clicked on that on accident. I literally was trying to click on someone else. Jeff, shut up. Shut up. I feel a fainting spell coming on. Look,
Got the vapors.
you know what? Masculine men, they do it for me. Like
The
they do it
swooning
for me.
is real.
The swooning is real. Come on. Come on now. Men are awesome. Like, let's
That
give
was
men
awesome.
their shout
So, but
outs.
they did it in what, like a minute and a half less than
Yeah.
getting the girls just getting across the
They-
darn pond.
the girls couldn't
They
even
wouldn't
get
have even
across
been
the
able to
freaking
cross it
pond.
with the deadlift. Like,
I mean, come on. Lisa, I agree with you. That's hot. It's hot. It's super hot.
I can't
He's
hear
out
it
of
with the focal
control.
cry.
Is there a SWAT Tinder? Oh, Cindy, I love
Only
you.
SWATs.
Cindy, by the way, I'm going to call you. I was just on the phone with Billy and I was like, I need to call her. I'm calling you soon. Stand by. Seriously, this is OMG drool. The ladies, we have what, 80% ladies in this audience? Come on now. Look at me doing good works for the community. Sarah says, might have to wake up my husband. Go
Oh,
for it,
yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Because you know what? Men are
I
important.
appreciate that too.
Men matter.
He will appreciate it. Just
he will not complain.
Don't be thinking about the guys running us up and down the course. Do it because you
Just
love your
wake
husband.
him up because you know what? Because men are great and like you appreciate him. Let him know. Like it's good. It is good. Okay? God said so. It is good. And damn, I watched those women doing whatever the fuck they thought they were doing, and it was like, oh.
Let's see what Flux's opinion of the
Then you
women's
watch the men
team.
doing it, and you're like, go. Like, come on. There's no comparison. Why are we pretending? Half Irish says, I need a cigarette.
If that's all that does it for you, then...
Oh, Juanita says, I need a cold shower. No, you guys don't understand. Like, ladies love to watch that kind of stuff. Like, we love watching you be strong. I will never forget this. Oh, my God. I met my husband and I went on, when we were dating, we went on our first, like, vacation together. We went to the Door County, Wisconsin. And this is the dumbest thing, but it sits in my memory so clearly. I was watching him. I just happened to look up. He was carrying a ice chest that was full of ice and stuff. And so that's heavy shit, like at least 50 pounds or more. I cannot carry that. And I watched him pick this thing up like it was nothing and just walk around with it. And I remember thinking, oh, I still have it in my memory of like core memory of him like lifting this ice chest. You guys don't understand.
That's a
core memory. You don't understand what that does to us because we can't do it, right? We cannot do it. We can't do it. And if we can't do it, it becomes like, I don't know, mysterious or intriguing or, it's just a thing that like, it blows our minds that you can lift shit that we can't lift. Because I've never been able to lift something like that in my whole life. Like, and him lifting it like it was nothing, it just sent me into another place where 24 years later, I still remember the moment he lifted the ice chest. How dumb is that? But it's true. It's true.
It reminds me of the silly stuff too. Like my wife will forever have problems opening jars, and it's like, and then I'll do the thing, and I'll just be like, just to make her feel a little bit better.
Like
before I just go.
Let's do a men lifting ice chests versus ladies in the ice bath. Let's do a men lifting things versus women
to the female SWAT team. I just imagine being a hostage and get killed because the SWAT team can't parallel
how
park.
to get a woman lift an ice chest. Honest to God, sir, that's what did it. I saw him lift that ice chest with the woman in it. I saw him lift that chest and I went, oh, fuck. That's what I want right there. Like, damn. Because I can't do it. And it's the ultimate compliment, right? Of the things you don't have, the things that they do have. And like the idea that women can somehow fill the space that men need to take up is retarded. And I don't know how many times I need to tell you people this, but women will never be able to fill that space. Like never, ever. What are you laughing at? Oh my God. Stop it. Fuck you, Kurt. That's all I have to say about that. I wanted to say that badly the other night and I wasn't able to because I wasn't on my own channel, but fuck you, Kurt. And you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what that's for.
Don't fucking stalk me on other people's channels. And
he wasn't stalking you on my channel. He's been in my chat. He's been in my chat.
What was he doing there while I was
there?
there?
A bunch lately.
Oh, fuck him. No.
He's been in
You know
chat
what? I'm going to say this right now.
Why? I don't know because
I have never gone to a channel where Kurt was a guest and commented in the stream like a fucking stalker. I have never done that.
I was just saying, he
does it
a lot the last few weeks.
Everywhere I go. Fuck you, Kurt. Knock it the fuck off. If you don't want me around because you hate me or whatever, stop fucking stalking channels that I'm on. You fucking weirdo. Fuck you, Kurt. I've had enough margaritas to just say what I think. Fuck off. All right. He was trying to find an AutoZone. Maybe.
Oh, no, but I'm reading the comments underneath that video of the women's team. It's killing me.
Oh my God. What a great video. How did you find that?
I saw that months ago. Like, I want to say last year I saw it.
God, is that
it's been
good?
Several months. Oh, it's great.
Yeah, Kurt, lift some ice chests. Maybe you'll find a chick. I don't know. All right. So I have new footage that I found on Twitter that is unfreaking real, you guys. We got to see this. This is one of the updates I wanted to get to. All right. New Trump assassin video shows him crawling on the roof while multiple people point him out to police.
And nobody had the gall to go climb the damn ladder.
Yeah.
Supposedly the police climbed the ladder,
message.
got flashed by it, and then got down.
Yeah. I have a message for those of you out there, for all of us. Okay. This is a Todd Beamer moment. Please realize.
No way I'm not trying to do something.
Please realize that your institutions, your police, your FBI, your institutions, they're not going to save you. They're not going to save your president. You have to act. So if you see something, it's not enough to say anything. You have to do something. So if you see something, the cry should be,
it looked like there was a cop,
let's roll, motherfucker, because nobody's going to do shit. So the cop gets there. He goes up the ladder, confronts the guy. The guy points the gun. He climbs back down. Look at this shit. This is what happened.
Are you kidding me?
Look, they're all pointing. Yeah, someone's on top of the roof.
There's a cop right there going around the building.
There he is right there.
He's right there.
Right there. See him? He's laying down. See him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
At that point, then he'll just have to shoot me and blow his cover. That was the cop's job, was to get shot right there trying to stop this guy, not back down the ladder.
He could be causing a much more of a stink, though.
We have criminals. We have drugs. We have people that should not be here. Right on the roof. It's much tougher than you went right on the roof again. He was doing the job.
So we've got people pointing out to police. There's a guy, and there's now an AP report that says a cop climbed the ladder. The guy pointed the gun at him, and he climbed back down and then began shooting. Look, this is literally a 9/11 moment in our country.
That's the cop's job to get shot right there.
Yeah. Please recognize that your cops are all Uvalde cowards at this point.
Yep.
Okay? Your cops are not going to act. Your FBI, not going to act. If you see something, you must act. Don't tell somebody, just act. Okay? I know that sounds scary, but that's where we're at. If you want to be a hero, remembered forever, be like Todd Beamer and just say, let's fucking roll and let's go get that guy, because nobody else is coming behind you. Okay. Nobody's coming to help you. No one's coming to help the president. Nobody's coming. And when I say the president, I clearly mean 45. No one is coming to help you. No one is coming to help you, Trump supporter. You're on your own. So if you see something, act. Gather your people around you and fucking roll, because that's where we're at. I hate to tell you that. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But that's where we're at. Damn.
Yep. It was his job to go up that ladder and get shot, because at that point the guy's blown his cover. He's getting taken out without firing.
But he didn't get shot. He went back down the ladder.
Because local police
or maybe it was a fucking woman. Who knows?
I heard in that the local police don't have a direct communication to the inner security team for the Secret Service that followed President Trump, and that there was only like a liaison, and for whatever reason you can't get on the radio to be like, hey, liaison, tell Secret Service there's a guy with a gun. Like,
then the cop is supposed to do his job.
Yeah.
The thing.
I don't know. I feel like this whole thing is ridiculous. This was so avoidable.
Yep.
So avoidable. This could have been avoided. And you know what? Here's the thing we learned on September 11th. A bunch of us are more powerful than any of them, whatever it is.
Flight
okay?
93.
Can't take you all out.
Flight 93. Heroes, right? You take that shit into the ground. Like, this cannot stand. This kind of shit cannot stand. So if you see it, you jump on it, whatever it is. Don't wait for the cops, because they are shit. And I'm sorry, I hate to say that. Like, I hate to say it, but come on. How many times do we need to see Uvalde? How many times? Las Vegas. How many times do we need to see that, like, no one listens? Todd Beamer had the right idea. Like, let's fucking roll. Like, it's nobody else but us. Nobody's going to take care of you but you. Nobody's going to take care of you and your family or anybody else but you and your neighbors. So let's make Americans friends again. And let's make a pact that, like, if we see something, we're just going to stop it from happening, because this shit is not going to be stopped by our institutions. The FBI isn't going to do jack shit for you. The Secret Service, they're full of God, mental patients, like, what, throwing menstrual pads at their coworkers that they're screwing on the weekend. These are not the institutions we were told they were. These are not the institutions you were looking for. Okay? Like, they are not. And they're not going to help you. You're on your own. We're on our own. How could this have gone differently if people on the ground who had seen the guy on the roof had acted differently?
Yeah.
Well, those people that were filming him were outside the perimeter, so in theory, they could have had their own firearms and done something.
They could have shot him. That's right. Pennsylvania, as far as I know, is they have decent gun laws in Pennsylvania. So, hypothetically speaking, someone who was legally carrying could have climbed that ladder and fucking shot him. Period. Like, let's stop. We need to stop depending on these people to save us, because they're not coming.
Yeah,
and that's sad.
When seconds matter, they're minutes away.
Yeah, and even when they're right there, they can't make a decision.
Yeah.
So
they carry a gun because the cop is too heavy.
just hope that an acorn doesn't fall down next to him, though. So.
Oh God! All right, Faith Burns, my auntie in Hawaii. Thank you for the $2 super sticker. Appreciate that. Love you. Starchasm FF $1.99. Thank you. I like Big Ben, and I cannot lie. Me too. Who doesn't? McCrae. Thanks for the 2. SS diversity hire came from Pepsi.
Yeah, the head of Secret Service was like,
is that real?
I think she was formerly head of security at Pepsi.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm wearing my O for Fox's Sake t-shirt tonight. Have you guys noticed? Look how cute this is.
It's pretty
cute. If you want one of these, just go to the merch store and get one, because they're adorable. Below the video, you should be able to go to the merch store and buy one. All right. Ammo is currency. Thanks for the 2. The Secret Service needs a lot of sandwiches. That's right. Those girls could be making sandwiches. What's wrong with sandwich making? I have no problem with that whatsoever. Also, what about perimeter? What about scoping out the roofs? They could have been doing that. Why weren't they doing that? Could have saved the day.
Why the Secret Service didn't have somebody, even if it's local law enforcement, since it's outside the perimeter, on top of that roof.
It's inexcusable.
It should have said, hey, you're going to have somebody up here.
I hope to God that the the, what do you call it? The investigation actually, finds that this was all garbage. Because how does every American in the whole country go, the roof is not supposed to be unsecure?
Well, and Secret Service would scope the entire area out days before this event.
Yeah.
Generally.
Did you see the ladder? The Home Depot ladder?
Yeah.
On the wall?
Ladder there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. What are we doing?
They may not be able to see that from where they were on the rooftop, because it looked like it was around the side of the building.
Well, it was behind a couple of trees, but you're supposed to go around the perimeter of every building. So who fucked up? I want to know who fucked up. If I'm on the committee, by the way, like Congress calling these people in, I'm like, who fucked up? Was it you? Did you fuck up? This is my only question. Who fucked up? Who didn't see the ladder behind the trees? Yeah. Look, who didn't walk the perimeter of the building? Who fucked up? Tell me now. Yeah. Let's get it over with.
And not just walk it every, half hour, maybe.
Yeah. And there was time. MG, those people outside said they watched him climb the ladder and get on top of the roof. There was time for them to watch him do that while they were telling the cops, oh my God, there's a guy with a gun. He's climbing a ladder, and nobody does anything. What the actual fuck? What is happening here? This is a bad moment for
and nobody down there, and none of them, even the civilians, thought to do anything.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in the civilians, to tell you the truth. Like, if you've been screaming at the cops, there's a guy with a gun and nobody's doing anything. When do you take on the Todd Beamer role? When do you go, fuck it? Yeah. I'm going. Like, when do you do that?
I don't like ladders. I have climbed ladders. I've climbed up, that height of a roof before. I don't like doing it, but I would do it when I have to. I can.
I would hope that you would take the ladder to the other side, not right in front of him, and run it over behind him, climb up the ladder, a bunch of you, and tackle the shit out of that guy. Like, I get not wanting to climb the ladder right where he is, where he could shoot you, but come on, what are we doing? Oh, again though.
But if he shoots, he's blown his cover. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are saying that there are a bunch of people who are criticizing the sniper on the roof, saying that he looked like he was looking right at the shooter. He wasn't. And you can see it very clearly that he was looking above the shooter. And as soon as the shooter shot, he pops his head up and then recalibrates lower. Yeah. So he didn't have him in this sight.
He's likely looking 1,000 yards out. He's looking a lot farther out than 150 yards.
But good for him. So quick. Oh my God.
Well, they are. They're the best, man. They do snapshot stuff.
I'm sorry, but they're super hot. That in 2 seconds, you're like, oh shit. Bam, bam, bam.
There was trees obstructing his view too.
Yeah, there were. Yeah, I didn't think that. I do not think that the guy on the rooftop was involved in any kind of anything. Like, he was clearly looking above that guy, and when he heard the shot, he immediately recalibrated. You could see it very clearly. Darkborn, thanks for the 5, says another bad thing about that is she'll claim disability and get a check for the rest of her life. Maybe, but it could be contested. All for SF, thanks for the 5. All for diversity, as long as they're all 6'4" badass motherfucker seals that could lift a VW bug. I'm all for it. Whatever diversity you need to have, but as long as you're 6'4" and a bad motherfucker, I'll take it. Including trans women, by the way. Somebody asked me that. Would you take trans women? Yeah, over bio women? Any day. Any day. You know why? Because they're men. Brandis Edwards, thanks for becoming a YouTube member. It's weird here. Welcome. All right. Victoria Whitfield, thanks for the 7. Thanks for covering this. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Karen Stoppel, thanks for the Canadian 10. Meg, hubby did 20 years on the rigs. Now, oh, good for him. Please tell him how much I appreciate him. Now you can understand the saying, don't put your penis where you wouldn't put your fingers. Is that a saying on the rigs? That's funny.
I'm sure.
Brandis Edwards, thanks to the 5. I'm a welder, but would never do underwater welder. I've heard that is terrifying. John Gordon, thanks for the 2, says Megan right now. With the guys in the SWAT team, I could watch videos of that all day long. Brad, find me more. I want more of that. Find more. We'll watch more. Death Angel member for 2 months. Like, are there other countries that is Australia? Australia? Please find.
So, you know,
please find Australia SWAT. Please.
There's 8 hours of teams.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful!
Yeah, it's an entire competition. Yeah.
Please find Australia.
Check what I posted and I've shared.
I like the Aussies. Death's Angel says, late. Sorry, I want the manliest man there is for protection. Yeah, me too. Me too. Elephant.
Bearded Brazilian men.
Bearded Brazilian men?
Yeah.
I could get into that. That I'm not opposed, but I prefer Aussies if you could find them. Elephant, thanks to the 5. Did you hear recently about the 9 Dem reps who were trying to push through legislation to strip Trump of his security detail? Yep. Yes, I did. I talked about that last night, actually. Hey, all 1,300 of you who are here right now, did you hit the like button? Did you subscribe?
Yes.
You better.
And make sure you're still subscribed if you were subscribed.
Yeah, you better have done that because that is essential. And also, don't forget, tips scrolling along the bottom if you want to send Venmo. By the way, today while I was having coffee, this morning, I was having coffee with my husband, and I got a wonderful Venmo from someone on the replay, which was unbelievable. Let me just, I want to read that, actually, because it came in when I was not on the air. And, oh my God, hold on. I also just got 100 from Cynthia. Oh, Cynthia wow, gave me $100 just now. Margarita Girl, women are the best investigators. Proven. We do our homework. Witness LawTube and Andrea Burkhart, or you or Danny, let the WWE be the bodyguards. Right. Like women have strengths. Women have good things and good great instincts, right? Investigation is one of them.
Well, and Andrea is a fighter too.
Oh, Andrea is amazing. Yeah, and also think about how the investigators in the Reddit world, right? For the Laura Owens case, they're almost all women. Almost all of them women, moms, doing amazing investigative work. Like, women have strengths, man. And one of them is sniffing out, what's the word? Corruption, maybe sniffing out lies. Barbara, thank you, Barbara, for the 10. She said, this was the other night. She said, for sure, this is a demonetized live stream. That was for last night. And Rebecca, love following you. Great coverage of Trump shooting. That was for last night. So that was this morning. She sent $80. Rebecca did. While I was having coffee with my husband on the porch, I was like, holy shit, Rebecca, thank you. I appreciate that. Was for last night's stream that just came out of nowhere. Like, good for you. Thank you so much.
Rebecca, can I interest you in some monthly IT Q&As?
Yeah, IT Q&As. Yeah, I'm looking to get to 45,000 subscribers. We're not there yet, and it's been tough. It's been a tough road to get there.
Oh yeah, it's hard. I mean, it took forever for me to get across 7,500.
It's weird, right?
It held me there, and then I got up. Like, it's one of my streams the other night on the John Cook arrest. I got a bunch there, and then it just stopped. So it's like YouTube plays games. They're going to make you fight for 45.
It's weird because I have been looking at that 44 something for so long, and like it just won't go over that 45. It's weird.
And then once you do, you'll run up to 46 or 47. Then as you approach the milestones, they slow you down. They do it all the time.
It's bizarre. The milestone. Yeah, I've seen that. It's happened to me a couple times. But you know what? I'm not worried about it. You know, these things come in waves. So it goes up and it goes down. It goes up, it goes down. But whatever. I mean, I would love to have 45. I would love to get 50. But it feels like 45 is this milestone that I can't get to. It's bizarre. What are we at right now? Let's see. Does it tell me in the studio, or do I have to go somewhere else?
You should put the app on your phone.
I think the homepage.
I have it on my phone. I have it on my phone. Let's see.
Yeah, that'll tell you there.
Yeah, 44,926, you guys.
Okay, there have to be 75 people in this watching this who are not subscribed.
Are there 75 people who are not subscribers who could just subscribe and push me over that? Like seriously, it's been stuck at 45 or 44.9 for so long. And it does feel like that's purposeful. I don't know.
It is.
Now it's 44.9.
I just lost one in the last 5 minutes.
It's bizarre, and I don't know why that happens. All right, I have something I want to pull up because, you know what, you guys, I don't care if you hate him or not, but I happen to love Bill Maher. I always have. Even as contrary as this man is to everything that like I've ever believed, I find him to be, I don't know, just funny and like, I don't know. I love him. I think he's hilarious. And I one of the things I like about him is that he makes me look at myself. And sometimes the things that he points out about the things I believe, I think he's right. That's
He
dumb.
doesn't come off as like a condescending jackass like Jon Stewart.
Not all the time. Sometimes he does.
Sometimes he does. Like sometimes he does. But I will say that he had one of the best reactions to the assassination attempt that I've seen. Let's play it.
Unequivocally denounced. I don't know what you think about that. Not funny. I'm sure there will be jokes that people will make because they hate him so much about they wish to went the other way. Not for me.
Oh, good for him. Good for him. And I'm not surprised that he had this take. No. Not for me. I don't think that's funny. Like that, you know, they missed or whatever. I don't think it's funny. Bill Maher is a lot of things. But you know what he isn't? He isn't a shit human being.
No.
And he has been, he's a comedian. He tells the good jokes. He like tells the harsh jokes. Like he'll tell whatever joke. But one thing he has never been is a shit human being. So I'm not surprised by this, but it gets so much better.
Whoever did this, whoever was the shooter, has done so much damage to the left, lost a lot of moral high ground, and you're the violent people. You know, liberals don't shoot people. Liberals don't solve the matter.
I can think of at least one other shooting.
Well, but
all of these shootings.
In a way, though, he's right. When he says liberals don't shoot people, what he means is people like me who think what I think don't shoot people. And he's right.
Yeah.
That's correct. Historically speaking, liberals were free speech people, right? Historically speaking, not the people that we kind of...
Classic liberalism.
A classic liberal like Bill is, because that's who he is.
Yeah,
and by the way,
progressive.
He would never be able to have had a relationship with Ann Coulter if he wasn't, because he did. The two of them had a moment.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Well, I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, there's a pretty big rumor that's been around for a while that they had a thing going. And I'm not surprised by it because they're two extremely intelligent people, right? Who care about a lot of the same things, free speech, liberty. And that's what the old school liberals like Bill Maher were like. They cared about liberty. They cared about free speech. He still does because also a comedian. This is why Dave Neal and I get along, because Dave Neal is a comedian who cares about free speech. So if you care about free speech, you can't go whole hog into this leftism, totalitarianism that wants to shut down free speech. You can't go with that. If you're a comedian, no matter what your politics are, you need to be on this side. And so Bill is on the side that I'm on more than usual, even though his politics are totally different. He can't say goodbye to the free speech aspect, which is what keeps him in line. And boy, would I like to hear about the Ann Coulter, Bill Maher saga. I tell you, I just invited her, by the way, to come and talk to me about the Secret Service girls. I hope to God she responds. And if she does, I promise I will ask her about Bill Maher. And I will say
while she's backstage.
Yeah, I will. No, on the air. I'll be like, I totally get it, by the way. Did you? Come on. You can tell me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like James Carville.
I know Carville and Mary Matlin. To me, that was always like one of the greatest pairings in political history. James Carville and Mary Matlin. Like, here we have a Democrat strategist and a Republican strategist who are married to each other, and and they make it work. And if they can make it work, guess what, America? We can make it work too. That's how we can be friends. If James Carville and Mary Matlin can lay down their heads on a pillow together at night and sleep together and have children together and have a life together, then you and I can also do the same thing. We can do the same. And I thought that they were a wonderful example to us all. And I wish that Bill Maher and Ann Coulter had made it work forever. I would have loved that pairing. Oh my God. Wouldn't that be great? All right, this gets so good.
Or you can suggest, when I say moral high ground, I just have this eventual next one, the 2025 project, that is the sort of the plan of the Republican Party, which starts their convention tomorrow in Milwaukee. I would be there.
That 2020, does anybody know the Project 2025 thing?
I do. It's dumb. It's the same thing that every other presidential campaign has done. In the Heritage Foundation is funding this project.
The Heritage Foundation,
which
has nothing to do with Trump, by the way.
No, but they're making it sound like it's a boogeyman project that they're going to try and shove all of these recommendations in. But every presidential candidate has like thousands of positions in order to try and fill. So instead of just saying, well, now that I'm in office, who do I pick? They get binders full of women and other people to say, these are the people that we recommend. And it's the amount of political bluffery about it is nonsense. But they make it sound like it's some dastardly project.
That's what the media does, though.
Well, it's not something that Trump has endorsed. It's just from the Heritage Foundation, right? Like, he hasn't endorsed it, and they're making it sound like he is the one behind it. There are tons of PACs, you guys. There are tons of political action committees, and they do all these certain things. You have to understand, the Project 2025 thing has nothing to do with the Trump campaign. It is a different thing altogether. It's the Heritage Foundation. Calm down. The Heritage Foundation is just a super PAC. It doesn't mean just because they come up with this thing that the Republican candidate is going to implement it. That's not what it means. Everybody calm down. Grammy Nay says, thanks for the 2. I dated short, just married 6'4" twice. Good for you. Beach Gal, thanks for the 2. Kurt is a total crybaby loser, in my opinion. I agree. SF, thanks for the 5. In the midnight hour, Megan cried more. LOL, sorry, not sorry. It's true. I want more of that, whatever it was we watched, because I loved it.
There's no Aussies in there, by the way.
Damn it. Where are the Australians when we need them? God damn it. Are there any strapping English lads?
Like New Zealand, like Samoans from New Zealand? Maori?
No, I like white dudes.
Filipinos,
Can we find the English
Serbians.
guys? Am I allowed to say I like white guys? I don't know if that's a
No,
thing.
you
I'm not
can't.
allowed. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. Do I have to? If
Can't
I'm
say
gonna
that on
go,
YouTube.
but preferences are real. Okay, like they're real, and that's just my reality. Crafty Witch, thanks for the 2. They should all be taller than one they are protecting. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
they should
think?
be as tall or taller. You got to be bigger.
McCrae, thanks for the 5. I enjoy him too, but Megan Kelly destroyed him when he was on her show. Did she? I never saw. I didn't see that. If I have to play my brown card, let's see. Who do I go with the brown people? Who's in the competition? First of all, tell me who's in.
So you've got, I don't know which symbol this is. That's like Turkey. That's Iraqi.
Yes, the Arabs. I'll go yes. yes, and yes.
Bahraini
Yes.
Defense Force, Royal Thai Police.
Iranian,
Hungary.
yes. Yeah, Iranian, yes. I go
No,
for Iranian.
not Iranian,
Yes.
Iraq.
Iraqian, fine, whatever. Arabs,
Chinese
yes.
or Hong Kong.
My daughter would say yes. I say no.
Philippine.
Preferences are a
Bahrain.
real thing.
There's
I go
Brazilian.
Arab, yes, or Israeli. Like, how about that?
It's in the UAE, so there's going to be a lot of from around that.
Are the
Canadian.
Israelis? Are the Israelis in there?
No Israelis.
The Greeks?
No Israelis?
Or is that
What
no, is
competition?
that Argentina?
I'm
Mexico?
shocked.
Yeah.
Mexico, Abu Dhabi.
Ellie Fan says, calm down. Megan is brown. That's right. I have a right as a brown person to not want to be attracted to brown people. That's how it goes. LR, thanks for the 5. Megan's new side project and Coulter Bill Maher fanfic.
Oh my gosh.
I think were the Russians in there too?
This is
Oh,
2023.
I like Russians. I like
Russian.
I like Russian dudes. Yes.
Colombia, Iraq, UAE.
Colombia? Maybe. Russian preferred.
Vietnamese? Like, what?
No.
Yeah.
No.
In there.
No. Really? Dubai. How about the Dubai? The Dubai guys. That might work for me. What about
Dubai, Abu Dhabi.
Racist. What about Scots?
There's no Englishman either. That's the other.
No Englishmen? I'm surprised by this.
Sri
Do the Scots do it
Lankan.
in kilts? If they do, I want sign me up. Sign me up for that
We're gonna be right
competition.
there, front row of the zip line.
All right. While Brad is trying to find me white dudes who do this SWAT thing, here, let's watch Bill Maher.
And see who's there. The plank, the Republican Party, which starts their convention tomorrow in Milwaukee, I will be there to go to the strip clubs. And see who's there. But
It's a funny joke. I will be there to go to the strip clubs to see who's there. God, I love him.
But the guy who wrote that, he said, this is our new plank. He said, this is New Revolution for America, which I've heard 1,000 times from Newton, Rich, Young, Ford. Everybody has a new revolution for America. But they don't always say what this guy said, which he added, it'll be bloodless as long as the liberals let it happen. Okay, that's not cool either. This shit has got to stop.
Well, wait a minute. The thing is,
No, as long as the liberals
he
keep it
misinterpreted that. He misinterpreted that. So that guy called it, whoever that guy was that he was quoting, who said, it'll be bloodless as long as the liberals let it happen.
Yeah, as long as they
Kind
keep
of
it
called
bloodless.
it.
Yeah.
Like he was saying we're peaceful as long as they are. And that guy called it, and Bill kind of missed that one. So he's saying, "Oh, that's not cool. That has to stop." This both sides thing kind of bothers me because I
think
don't
what
see.
he's saying is that it'll be bloodless as long as the liberals just let it happen and let us implement the project, and that's not what he was saying.
No, that's not what he was saying. He was saying, as long as they don't get bloody.
Exactly.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I hear. I mean, look, I've had this hat since 2016. I only wore it one time and decided after that it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
You should ask yourself, why is it that I feel like I can't wear a political hat for the first time in my life? For the first time in my life, though. I lived in Chicago, MG, and I wore Bush t-shirts. I wore political gear. I wore all kinds of political stuff, and that never happened. Nobody ever threatened me. I never felt unsafe until I put this hat on. It was when I put this hat on that I felt unsafe. That wasn't until 2016. I've been a politically active person my whole life. Never have I felt unsafe to wear a political pin, t-shirt, and I have a whole collection of them. I could show you. I have Sarah Palin pins, and I have all kinds of shit that I used to wear. I had a sore loser t-shirt for Gore Lieberman. It looked like Gore Lieberman, but it said sore loserman, and it was really funny. I used to wear that all over Chicago. Nobody ever said a goddamn word to me.
No.
But the second I put on that hat, I had shit happen to me that I thought to myself, well, I'm not going to go through that again. And there's a problem if that's what's happening. So
the media is to blame for it.
Yeah, but when Bill Maher says that's not cool, this shit has to stop, does he know that we're the ones being targeted? Does he know that the people wearing this hat...
He's not being intellectually honest right there.
Does he know that it's when you put this on, you become a target for the crazies? Because it's not the other way around. I have never covered a story where MAGA hat wearing thugs were running around hurting people.
Nope.
Okay, I've never covered that.
Burning cities down either.
I have, however, covered stories where people going to Trump rallies, women and children, were being assaulted by Antifa since 2016. So if there is a story out there where people are being assaulted at, I don't know, Hillary Clinton rallies or Joe Biden rallies, please somebody tell me about that.
Exactly.
But I've never, ever heard of it.
No, or destroying cities because something happened they didn't like.
But I have personally been a recipient of abuse for wearing that hat. So until you guys can show me that somebody wearing Joe Biden, paraphernalia or Hillary Clinton t-shirts are being assaulted, I don't want to hear about it.
Well, I might laugh at you for wearing it, but
I don't want to hear the both sides shit. I don't want to hear that until I've seen evidence that Biden supporters are being beaten in the streets for their affiliation with his campaign, which I would absolutely denounce, by the way. I would say that was horrifically wrong. If you have evidence that anybody has been beaten for wearing a Biden hat, a Biden t-shirt, anything, please let me know.
Absolutely.
Because I will blow that shit up and say, what a bunch of pieces of shit these people are. But those of you out there who are trying to deny that there is an actual movement to harm and hurt Trump supporters at Trump rallies, at Trump anything, or people just wearing this hat, like Maxine Waters said, confront them, chase them out of all good society. Maxine Waters said you should confront them. Until you show me some evidence.
And be violent.
And be violent.
Hunt them down. Seek them out wherever they are.
Those of you in my audience, and I know there's a lot of you who voted for the other side, and I'm totally cool with that. I love you. I want you here. I want you here. By the way, if you voted for Biden, I love you. I don't give a shit. Like, vote for whoever you want. I do not care. Vote for third party. Vote for Green Party. I don't care. I love you. Whatever. But go do your own research and find out. Has anybody ever been assaulted at a Biden rally for wearing a Biden?
He's got to have rallies in order for people to get assaulted at.
Brad, shut the fuck up. Okay, you're stop it.
Don't bring in logic and reason. Come on.
Don't give away the game. My God. Maybe they were at the basement rally. Shut the fuck up already.
Fine. I'm not going to give you your Russian guys, but.
No, I want the Russian guys.
He's got to have more than like 10 people.
What is this? Is this the Russian guys?
It's your Russian guys.
Play it. Play it. I want the Russian guys right now.
Champions.
Let's see.
Slick,
the Russian
smooth,
SWAT. Oh, they all have beards. Oh.
Haven't had the best starts, certainly up to their
Are there
high
bears in this? Are the bears? Are they going to fight a bear?
Over the first couple of days.
It's the same thing that the American guys did
last year.
Oh crap! There's no
SWAT
bear
challenge.
to fight. Damn it! Look at the beards on these dudes. I don't know. I think the New York dudes might beat them. Who won this thing, Brad?
Are you really a dream catcher, Stan? He's
know?
asking for the lineup. Well, yes, Ahmad of Russia about to go right now. And they will be followed
All
by
right, well,
the
they're
internal
hustling.
security
I like the
services
hustle.
of Saudi
I don't know
Arabia.
how,
And
like,
then
they're not really
one of the
traditional
popular
Russian
teams, the Sao
They
Paulo
don't really look
Seniors, are
Russian,
fourth
though.
out of the gate this morning to get us underway.
Oh, well, they all made it across. Well, they're better than the women right off the
18
bat.
seconds.
Yeah.
What was the
Up and
NYPD?
over the wooden wall, they
it was like
tackled
20
that
something
zip
seconds.
line
Holy
very
shit,
rapidly
they're
indeed.
fast.
The differences are
Damn.
from today from
These
yesterday.
guys are
is we
thinner
have
than
that
the
ladder, of
NYPD
course.
guys.
Yeah, they are. Not
Well,
as many
they've been
donuts,
starving
I'm
for
sure.
a while. It's part of the training.
All members have to get up and over that.
Can we get close-ups?
The
Damn, why are
sniper
we
then
so far
splits
away?
off. He has his own set of targets that you can see there on the right-hand side of your screen.
What? Oh. Oof.
Another breaching door.
They're moving. They're quick.
And to the four stages, which, as you
Damn,
can
those
see,
women never
lying,
even
kneeling,
got to this part of the...
I
two standing,
can
and they're all at
find
different
the
heights.
whole thing.
The
I
one
think it took him
nearest to your
12 minutes to
screen
do
there,
the
or
whole
on the
course.
right-hand side of your screen is approximately 5 foot high.
Damn, all the targets are down.
Let's see. There may be one.
He missed one.
That they missed.
I
They
didn't
missed
see
one.
Oh, one target missed.
Yeah,
Okay.
and NYPD missed 3.
Did
Ahmad
they? Well, the Russians
Tire
were up
lift.
on them on that one.
were leading the
Damn.
competition this time
The
last
Russians
year.
are legal vices. The defending. Look
They
at
then
them
have
carry
to,
that
get
tire.
that
Look at
tractor
their
tire
arms.
back
All right.
into the yellow
I mean,
box.
they're
not even
Approximately 120
I have a
kilos.
criticism. They should
that
be wearing
tractor
short
tire,
sleeves
so,
like the NYPD.
Not
Because
easy.
I can't see their arms. I can't see their arms like I could see NYPD.
Oh, dang. He
Currently
deadlifted the
lying
one
in
dude by himself?
Place
One
with
guy.
140 points.
Yeah,
They're tied
look at
with,
this.
Kalkan at the moment.
You
penalty
need-
free. And
Oh,
that's
he got across.
always
One
important in
guy.
this
Holy
competition.
crap.
He picked him up by himself.
The Americans did this in 4 minutes. They're going to be done in 2 minutes 30.
This is a
Shit. All
good,
right, well,
strong time
I'm putting my
from
money in with the
Ahmad
Russians.
of Russia.
All right, well,
As they
that
carry their
solidifies
colleague
it. If
across
I'm
that
ever
finish
president,
line.
I'm going to hire a Russian security team.
228.7
These guys.
From Dagestan, I think.
for the current champions.
Yeah, I do. I want them in short shorts and short sleeves.
Shorts.
Maybe wife beaters. Could we get just Speedos? Maybe Speedos
The
would be a
times
good thing
tumbling
for
already.
this
Speedos with all that gear.
on this day 3. And I think it's certainly an
McRae
advantage
says
to
if
go
women
out
are so
early.
equal, why don't they have co-ed teams?
Maybe you don't
I
want to
know.
be first or second, maybe not even in the top 3.
Wow, these
from
guys weren't even the
what I've been
best?
told by the teams
Who
I've
were the
spoken to so
best?
far over the last few
Now I
days.
wanna
You
know.
certainly want to be somewhere.
Hold on. There's a... They have the list of who
They have
is...
the score.
I want
It's
to
not-
know who was the best. Who won? Yeah, can we get a bare-chested? We need bare-chested shorts games, whatever this is. SWAT games. What are we watching? SWAT challenge.
Yeah,
Can
UAE
we get
SWAT challenge.
shirtless SWAT challenge?
So did they have the list of the
Singlant 86 says play the girls video again. LOL. Damn, who are these guys? Okay, he's cute. Who's this? Where are they from? Where are they from, Brad?
Special Forces Boru?
Boru? Is that like,
Where's Boru?
Philippines or?
Oh, who cares? Just let it play.
I don't know.
Nobody cares at this point.
No, they're gonna be like somewhere like Eastern Europe.
Oh, they did worse than the
Turkey.
Americans.
They're from Turkey.
That's
Yeah,
not
they
their
did
flag. That's not
7
their
minutes,
flag.
45 seconds.
Well, Boru is in Turkey.
But no, there was at some point in the broadcast they had a list of all of the competitors, and I wanted to try and find it so that I didn't have to scan as much.
Kieran says, like, as a guy, I'm like, damn, these guys are units. Well, and again, ask yourself, if you need
that's the
protection,
Russians.
who do you want to protect you? That shitty group of females that couldn't get across the water? Or these dudes? Come on now. Come on. Somebody earlier said Dave Neal is my favorite progressive. Mine too. Dave Neal for president. Okay. I love Dave. Love him. And it's
In
just
ninth
it
place.
should be a lesson. You can love one another regardless of what you think about politics and shit.
All right,
'Cause
these guys did
politics
the
doesn't
best.
matter. All right, who's this?
It says Sunkar.
Well, where's that? What? I've never heard of that. Sunkar. Russia.
Is it Russia?
Someplace in Russia. Sunkar.
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. Yeah,
Kazakhstan.
that sounds better.
Ooh, they have
Kazakhstan,
cool
okay,
hats,
this
by the way.
country,
They have very cool hats in Kazakhstan.
No wonder they won. All of the countries are run by little girls, so you know.
All right, let's watch
They've
the
amassed
winners.
124 points so far.
All right, let's go, guys. Let's go, boys.
Both Sunkar and SSNA.
What are they carrying? What is that
They're-
guy
The little-
carrying?
Will be
zip line.
heading out.
The
zip line
gadget.
things.
SSNA are
No
the last
problem
team
getting
to
across
take
the
part
ice
in
water
this day
bath.
3
Unlike the
Officer
women
Rescue
who
Challenge.
fell in several times over the wall. Damn!
Jumping
Holy
over.
shit!
And,
That was fast.
And they've got
SSNA
short sleeve
are
shirts for
currently
you.
leading.
They are
that
wearing
batch
short
of
sleeve shirts.
Kazakhstani teams.
Look at their arms.
We get the ram
Bonus
over.
points to anybody who knows what movie
Sunkar
that's from.
second,
I keep
Sada
saying it.
third.
Nobody has
What?
mentioned it so far.
Of the 3 teams from
Look at their
Kazakhstan.
arms. It's one of my favorites, and nobody has mentioned
Sniper
it.
guy is going.
Sniper dude. How can you tell if he hits the thing or not? They're black dots.
Yeah,
I mean, it's hard to tell.
You have to.
How can we tell if he hits it?
Sometimes it's got really reflective thing underneath the black. So
Okay, I'm just sorry, but this is so hot. I mean, dudes, guns, the whole thing.
And they
Like,
must
I
be
don't
in the
want to see
running.
women doing this.
Both of these 2 teams, Sunkar and SSNA.
Chat's asking for lumberjack competitions.
You put it this way,
Ooh,
you
I
wouldn't
do
rule
like
them out
lumberjack competitions.
at the very least
You know
the
when
last
they
day.
climb the tree and they're like chopping it down? Fantastic shit.
Or like the,
I love that.
the 2-man saw.
They're all out
Oh,
the pistol
here comes
pen.
the tire carry. Look at their arms. Has anybody got it yet?
I was watching the competition.
I'm checking.
They're coming up
the
on 2
chat.
minutes.
Yeah.
No one has got it yet. No one knows the movie I am quoting. I am
This
very
could be a
disappointed
strong
in you,
time
chat.
indeed, a very
You are
good
not
time
up to date
if
on
they
your
can keep this
romantic
momentum up.
comedies.
He hooked him while he was. There you go.
Damn.
JD fan, we're only watching day
All
3
members
because this is the
are
things that
crossing
we're
over the
comparing
ice bath.
everyone against.
Not American Beauty. I hate that movie.
Around the corner.
I hate it.
Oh, this time looks good. This time looks
It all
very
looks good. Let's be honest.
Being urged home, Sunka. 234.2 for the
Real men
Sunka
doing
team
men
of
shit.
Kazakhstan.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
The closest American team was 3 minutes
And
4
surely,
seconds.
well, it depends.
It
if
is
it's
not
fault-free,
Magic
it looked
Mike.
pretty
Oh
good
my
to me.
God. It's a
Only the
romantic
judges
comedy,
decide.
and you guys have not gotten it yet. Look at their arms. You don't know? I'm so disappointed in all of you. I'm so disappointed. I can't even tell you.
I'm a guy.
I'll
get a
give you a
pass.
hint. I'll give you a hint. The woman who wrote the movie and starred in it is a Chicago native. And that's the only hint I'm going to give you. It's a great movie, by the way. And
Glenn
if
Close?
you haven't seen it, damn. Maybe I need to give you a name. David Duchovny is in it.
I don't even
And
know
the
what that
woman
is.
who wrote it is a Chicago native. And if you haven't seen it, you're missing out. Say the line again. Look at their arms. I say it all the time, and nobody has ever gotten it. And I can't believe it because, like, even my daughters know about it because, you know, I make them watch it, and they love it. We laugh hysterically at that. Look at their arms. Every time they see dudes with big arms, my daughters go, look at their arms. No, it's not Red Shoe Diaries. Why would I show my children that, Rosalind? Oh my God. There it is. Karen wins. Return to Me. The greatest, like the greatest romantic comedy ever. Bonnie Hunt, a Chicago native, wrote and directed and starred in the movie. If you have not seen it, you need to see it. It is a fantastic movie. And her cousin, who is played by, Minnie Driver, who has a heart problem and has had one forever, doesn't date at all. And so when, she sees men out and about, they're at the zoo or something, and she sees these men, these construction men, these giant arms, she goes to her cousin, look at their arms. And it cracks me up every time. Because I swear to God,
Whoa.
that is everything. That's exactly how we sound. All right. I love these lumberjack competitions.
Newcomer here.
Play it.
Jonathan Russell, of course, he's a second-generation lumberjack. His dad, Guy Russell, competed for years down in Riverside, Albert. Jonathan, of course, his brother, Nick Russell, is a big competitor on the West.
Swing it.
He is here trying his hand at the standing block chop.
Now you can see John.
I love it.
Really have the power of
So great. Do we see women doing this? Do women take part in these things? Do women do lumberjack? I'm going to have to look that up.
His pace is a little bit off of what Paul's is. He's made his turn to the second side. Paul Woodland, though, Mr. Consistency always does. Usually he's technically correct, but man, he's sloppier in the backside.
Brad, I can't hear it at all. Turn it up a little
Do you
bit.
really want to listen to
with
these
power
guys?
here. John
little
Russell
more.
just starting
Yeah,
his
why not?
backside. Paul Woodland's going to win his first heat with a time of
Look at
33
that dude.
seconds.
He has a beer belly,
Jonathan
and
Russell
he can
still
do
keeping
that.
at it, though. He's
Look
gonna
at the
finish his
beer belly
block
on
off.
that guy.
This is where
There's a
young
chance
guys learn
for
all
me.
their experience chopping with the big guns.
So you're
You
talking
gotta
to
love
Marcel.
a
What
competition
is
that
he
you can
saying
win
you
with a
could've
beer
done better?
belly. You gotta love that.
But Mario, you know both these
A
guys
drinking
because they
sport,
went
you
to
know?
school together. Want to beat
gotta
the
love
other
that
guy.
shit.
Time to beat is 33 seconds. You
Get
Scott
it.
Reed is Zach stuck in the front side before he made his turn with the backside.
Yes.
Oh, he takes a dinger right out the steel there. He's going to pay the price on that one.
Some dangerous move there, having a glance like that, but thank heavens it hit the steel and not his leg. Could have been a lot more dangerous for Scott Reed as he gets into the small wood
Okay.
here.
Gonna be really
You know what
close
would be
here.
better?
Master trying to drive things
Tank
off.
tops.
Mario Burke wins it.
I need to see the biceps
They need to
entirely.
be flannel with the sleeves rolled up.
All right, so apparently there are women who do lumberjack competitions.
Oh.
Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at her. I mean, she's pretty hot. I'll give it to her. Like, look at the shoulder muscles on her.
That's like college softball lady.
My God, look at the face on her. I kind of dig it. I like it. She looks serious. Where's Flux when we need her? Flux. Is Flux here? Where hashtag my homos? Where are they?
Calling all the homos.
But this is like a legit lesbian right here. Like this is somebody who like hones her craft, works on it all the time, and like, yeah, you'd call this woman to make you a table.
She's like really feminine outside of these competitions.
I would call her to make me a table any day. I would probably not hire her though to protect me. If I needed Secret Service, but I would let her make me a table any day. Damn, those shoulders look good.
I've shared one that like run on logs and climb up the pole and everything. So, I shared one.
Have I told you how much I love Gen X lesbians? By the way, which is what she is clearly. Like Gen X lesbians are the best. They're the absolute best. Look at this. She's wielding a chainsaw like a champ. Look at the back muscles.
She needs a burger. Like,
holy crap! But look at the back muscle. She's got a 6-pack on her back. Is that normal? Is that normal?
No.
I've never seen that. It's pretty epic. I mean, video unavailable, unfortunately. Why are all these videos unavailable? I want to see female chicks doing, lumberjacking. Is that a thing? Give me Lumberjack World Championships. Let's see.
The one I found is Hayward, Wisconsin, but it's not women.
Are there chicks in it? I want to see
this is the men competition. They run across logs and then climb up the pole.
Lumberjack competition. Come on. Oh, here we go. I got one. I found one.
Is it the highlight video that I have?
I don't know. Look, it's that same chick. It's the one girl that does this.
Take a look at what we got here, starting with our 2018 champion, Erin Lavoie. She
Erin
came
the whore? What?
Erin Lavoie. I support you, Erin.
Exactly what she did. And she booked her ticket to Milwaukee for the 2019 National Championship.
What I really want to do is just do my best. If I can walk away and be like,
I support you, Erin. But I think your shoulders are not as defined as that ripped chick we saw a second ago.
That was everything I had. That was a great job.
Where is Flux when we need her? She's the expert here.
Joining Lavoie and advancing out of the Western
All right, I might have been wrong about the biceps on her.
qualifier was Kate Page in second place.
Kate Page has a set. Holy crap. Look at the arms on her.
And Lindsay Down in third. The 2019 Steel Timber Sports Midwest qualifier was stacked with crazy.
All right, now. She's large and in charge. She could be look at the size of her bicep, though.
She ate the entire catering line.
Now, wait a minute. If the guys can compete with beer bellies, certainly the ladies can compete with a little extra around the,
She's got a little more inertia behind the axe when she swings it.
Do not count her out. I'm on her side.
Big names. On the women's side, the showdown was on.
Holy crap.
Kendall Cornelius and Nancy Zaleski put on.
Man, Nancy Zaleski, she's putting into it.
In the end, it was Cornelius who came out on top and found her redemption after not qualifying for the national championship in 2018.
I'm fascinated by this.
I'm just here to cut my best 3 cuts, and hopefully
she's got a beautiful chin dimple.
That'll be enough to best the other cuts of the
That
girls.
is a good
as
chin
long
dimple.
As I'm cutting up to 95 or 100% of my potential, it's going to be better. Or
I'm willing to say that any of these ladies might have been better Secret Service agents than the ones that we witnessed at the Pennsylvania rally. Holy shit. Kimberly, what's her name, needs to start recruiting at the women's a lumberjacking event.
Very close to the other ladies.
This woman could definitely
In third
protect
place
Donald
was Kate
Trump. Look at her.
Kowski,
Look at her
who
go.
overcame a
She's going to
busted
hack
hand
your
to
head
hold
off
on
if you
and
try to hurt him.
advance. The Northeast qualifier featured fierce competition between two elite competitors, as Martha King and Alex Miller went head-to-head.
All right, this one back here needs a sandwich. She is definitely needs a sandwich.
But it looks
This
like
one
she's
of the-
about to win.
I know,
Possibly.
but this.
Can't tell.
Do you think she's going to win?
Yeah, she looks like
She
Told
did.
you.
But look at how little she is, though. Let's back that up. Look how little she is compared to them.
For speed.
The Northeast qualifier featured fierce competition between two elite competitors, as Martha King
Oh, but she's
and
got
Alex
the
Miller
arms.
went head-to-head for the title.
Look at the forearms on her.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
She's got some biceps for such
You know
a
what?
tiny lady.
I admire these ladies. This is fun.
Single bucket underhand disciplines, but it was Miller who took control in the stock saw to claim the win.
You know, I kind of stepped up my game after coming out first because I knew, you know, everyone's going to be
How much
bringing their A
bronzer do
game
you need,
first.
lady? You're cutting wood. Like,
Do not question the ladies' need for makeup, Brad. Stop that. Makeup is universal to all women, and we have a right to use it whenever the hell we want to. We need the bronzer whenever. You know how much bronzer we need? However much we want.
I certainly didn't stop
However much it
there.
takes.
So
However much it takes.
my wife doesn't
Ask-
wear makeup.
Ask Meghan Markle.
yeah, if
God.
all the cards
Is there
line
any
up
left for the
right,
rest of it?
I definitely could do some damage.
Tracy Henning finished third to round out a strong group of women advancing to the national championship.
All right, do they ever have these women go up against the men? Because that might be
I don't
funny.
think so. But
Right, that's why women's sports are important, because women can't do shit
Yes.
without when men are involved. Because
See, they
men,
don't let a man pretending to be a woman to compete with
men
them.
make us look stupid. So we have women's sports so we can look good with one another instead of up against men who make us look dumb.
Championships.
Damn. All right. What else do we have here, ladies? Show me some muscles. I want to see it. I think, seriously, the Secret Service ought to start recruiting from the Women's Timber Sports Championship. Because I feel like the women that they have been recruiting might be less qualified than these ladies.
2017
I mean,
champion.
if
I
you
think
can
Kendall
handle a
presents, and then,
chainsaw-
Kelly too, a couple of good shots to take that time down,
Maybe
but
I'd
that
be
time
more
may
willing
stay pretty tall today.
get me out of a sticky situation. Have you ever used a chainsaw, guys?
First to the wood.
Yeah, both of you.
I'll tell you what, I think Kelly.
Oh, so they go
reeled her
down
in.
and then up
Oh,
again.
man.
Interesting.
Oh, my word.
I have never used a chainsaw. I have used a leaf blower, and it's not pretty. It's not. It's my
It's not
whole
anything
body
like a
vibrates, and after a certain time, I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm out. Because now I'm like, my head's ringing just from using a leaf blower. Like, I can't even imagine using a chainsaw. Do you guys use chainsaws like on a regular basis?
no, not at all.
No? MG, what do you have for
I
me
don't
here?
need
What is this?
Oh, this is the men's competition.
Oh, the men. All right, let's watch the men. Is there a big difference
It's just 3
between
minutes.
the men
They're
and the
running.
women?
It's
Gotta
the
run across
highlights
the
from
logs.
this one.
What are they doing? They're running across logs?
I don't know.
Am I
Yeah.
supposed to be impressed by that? All right, fellas, I'm not impressed by the log running.
This one has
All right,
tank
the
tops,
chainsaw.
though.
Oh, look at how much bigger the pieces are that the men are cutting.
Like,
Log rolling.
log
Eh,
rolling.
this
Oh, those
is
are women,
dumb.
though, too.
Anybody
Competitive
can do
log
that.
rolling.
Those are the women.
I could do that. I could do that. It's just running on a log. It's not that big a deal. Anybody want to sponsor me in a log running competition?
That's women there, too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that I couldn't do. I would be in the water for sure. Running across
and
the
back.
logs? No. Nope. And back? Holy
Down and
crap.
back.
Hey, that's good. That's good. I like it. Hey, I'm all for women in sports. Whatever sports they want to do, I'm all for it. Just don't be trying to protect the president because you suck
Climbing
at
up.
it.
Look at this.
Climbing. This I could not do because I have a
Jesus.
fear of heights. No. My daughter could do this. I guarantee you that Spawn could do this. She would love this. Climbing. Come look. You want to see?
And sliding down.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
couldn't
MG,
do
back
that.
that up. Back that
I
up.
know.
I want to see the climbing again. Watch this. Spawn. You could do this. Don't you think you could do this?
Oh yeah, I have done
Watch.
that. with
Watch.
poles.
Watch the coming down part. It's crazy.
I could
I
do
don't
that
need that. I don't need the music.
with
You
a lot
probably
of
have
training, but I could
podcast
do
for
that.
Watch them coming down. Look at this.
Oh,
Look at
I
this.
would love to do that.
Oh,
That's cool.
oh my God. I mean, she climbs trees like ridiculous, this one, with the tree climbing. I don't get it. I was never able to climb trees because I can't get back down. I mean,
More
I can
dudes in
climb
tank
them.
tops cutting logs.
I like the tank tops. Thank you for the tank tops. That's
there's the
good.
women.
Those are women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's hard work. I like that they do this. This is good. I mean, everybody should have a chance.
The
Are they
two-man
competing
song, the-
against men? No, just against
No.
each other,
No.
which is the way it should be. All right, this is
on the
unbelievable. You ever
platform.
seen this in real time, like guys cutting down trees like this? It's unbelievable. I just had a bunch of Amish guys cutting down trees in my yard. Craziest shit you ever saw in your whole life. Seriously, like unbelievable how fast they do it. Look at the plank stuck in the side of the
Yeah.
tree.
Mhm.
No, thank you. No, thank you. There is no part of me that ever thinks that this would.
Oh, up again. It's crazy. Might be about the end of this one.
Yeah, that looks to be about it.
Oh, women chopping.
Oop, bye, Megan.
Oh no.
Cut right through it.
Oh, we lost her.
Mark your cameras in how many days? 15-ish days. You'll have the rest of the championship for 2024.
For what?
For the 2024 series. They said at
Oh.
the end of that. No, sorry, Steven. We didn't want to play the audio because demonetization, but
Yeah, well, because of course I played the first minute of it with the music going, so she's probably gonna get dinged for that. But here, Laura Owen has some good wood skills.
indubitably. Well, we'll see if Megan comes back. If not, we'll
just
cut it in here and
you have here's some Scottish game stuff. You have the ability to add stuff to the
Yeah.
stream, don't you?
Mhm. These dudes are nuts.
And at 12 o'clock with this massive cable, corporate weight cable, 70-foot cable.
Let's just hold 70 foot. Jeez. Let's just hike this up on my shoulder and throw it.
12 o'clock. Come on down, let's see it. Give a cheer on, folks.
Try to flip it over. Got it.
Over again.
Got it up and over.
That's 12-15. Don McKim showing how it's done. He's the best in the world. Current world cable tossing champion.
It's crazy.
Yeah, of course Megan would leave when the kilts are about to come on.
Yeah, I know. Then you have the where they lift the stones.
Oh, Megan texted me. She said computer shut down, going for a drink. So I've seen these two.
Yeah.
8 seconds. Let's see if we can get a little right up to this. First of all, it's Lewis McLucky, ladies and gentlemen, from Adrossen in Asia. Hi, Lewis. How are you?
That's it, Liz. Go on, look. Easy.
Be sure to lift with her back.
260 pounds.
Oh, jeez. You might struggle with this.
125
Yeah, I don't know
kilos.
if he can get it up. Yeah, I don't know if he can get that one up.
He's trying to roll it, but there ain't no way.
Come on.
He was struggling with that other one.
You'll feel it.
No, there's no way that woman is going to lift. Oh, she's a judge.
Yeah.
Come on, JJ. Good. Yes. Fast.
Well, drop that on your toe.
That dude can't even keep the barrel straight.
Yeah.
Go on, Matt. Go on, Matt. Go on, Matt.
Oh. Fall back and roll.
I think that's the last one.
There's two more. I don't think he's going to get this one.
He's not going to get it.
He might not get it off the ground.
Nope.
Nope.
Give me a minute. The right end is the top, and the right end is the centre of the stone.
The center of the stone.
Right there is the
Bye-bye, you got this, mate. Come on then. There's chalk there behind you. Yeah.
His arms.
Yeah.
He got like red from picking the stones up.
Come on, Mark.
Oh.
Got it.
Come on. Get a hat screw, big squeeze, big fly.
Of course you would miss the guys in the kilts.
Damn it! You found
Yeah,
guys
you
in
missed
kilts?
Walker.
Oh my god! Perfect. Who found this? You're a genius. All right, this is my favorite thing ever in the history of everything ever.
At the
This
guild.
is it. Damn! Look at those elbows. I could watch dudes lift stuff all day long.
We've got Brock Lesnar over here. Goddess Brock Lesnar.
Holy crap!
And then you come on.
I think this one is 118 kilograms.
It's guys lifting heavy things. My favorite thing in the history of ever. Oh my god! You wear a kilt all the time? I want pictures. I don't believe you.
Yeah. I think Mr. Fox is going to be tired after this one.
He's asleep. He's been asleep for a while. No, you never wake up a sleeping Mr. Fox.
Back squeeze, come on.
Okay, so these are these get increasingly heavier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. You see like 75, 107, 118.
I don't know how this stream got derailed to watching men lift heavy things, but I just want to say I'm in favor of it. I'm in favor of however this happened. I'm all for it.
Yes, yeah. And Aquarium's right. You need to watch the rugby.
I like the red coat. The red
118 kilos is 260 pounds.
I like the red. I like the red.
125 is 275.
Oh God! All these European measurements. Fuck Europe. I can't stand it. You know how they talk about stones?
Yeah.
Instead of pounds? No, thank you. Oh, this is also a shirtless competition? Fantastic.
No, just to him.
Just this guy. He's got a dad bod for sure. This is dad bod kilt guy.
Well, you kind of have. You gotta.
But it's fine.
Like a pimple too.
See, this is the thing guys don't know about women. We're fine with this. This is as long as
Come on.
Oh, don't throw your back out. Oh no. Oh, that was brutal. Brutal. Big disappointment. Are we
He's
trying
the first
again?
one to drop that.
I'll try it again.
Put the right back to the top of the stone. The top's the smooth
It's
bit,
a
the
good
bottom's the
looking
rough
kilt
bit.
though. I'll give him that. I think he can do it. Is he wearing Nikes? Nikes in the kilt. Oh boy.
Come on.
You can get this one. He's not getting that.
Oh, he's really going to go for the next one?
I don't think he can get it.
I wouldn't. Because I feel like he's going to throw out his back. MG, do you have Scottish blood?
Oh yeah, I got I'm Sicilian, but my mom's side is all British, Scottish.
Irish. I knew it. I feel that about you.
Yeah, I'm related to Nick Staroff somewhere down the line.
We have Scottish on our side too. My mother's family has a McNish somewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, I like it here.
Oh, look, they're taking it. Brutus back there just took his shirt off. Holy shit, look at this guy.
That's your
Holy
brick shit house right there.
Holy shit, look at this guy. Whoa, that's the guy I want on my security detail. He's the one. He's the one. Right there. Right there. Him. Him. You. Holy God. I just heard the heavens open up and they started singing. Ave Maria. Look at him. Oh my God.
I got to show you my favorite WWE wrestler.
Look at him. He's like, these things weigh nothing. They are nothing to me.
He's even like straight arming
Oh
out.
my God. Look at this beast. Oh.
That's it. Keep it going.
Holy.
It's starting to get heavy for him now.
He'll get the last one.
He'll get this one.
All right, man. Come on. You can do it. I have faith in you. You're like Atlas, lifting the world on his shoulders. You can do it. You can do it. Holy God. Oh. He's going to do it.
See the sign for how much
This man is a beast. He's going to drink for free for a year. Whoa! He did it. My daughter's pissed at me. She's like, quit yelling. All right. I'm sorry.
If you saw this man, you would be cheering too.
If you saw this man, you'd be cheering too. Why aren't you over here watching this?
Do we need to watch it back for her?
Quit complaining.
That was pretty awesome.
Tell her to stop looking at Korean men who are weak and get her a Scottish guy lifting stones.
You know, I have tried so hard to get my daughters to understand the importance of, you know, their Western culture. They don't get it.
This guy's not lifting them all.
This guy has no hope next to that other guy. No, none. Although he doesn't seem to be struggling too much.
They don't struggle until like the sixth one.
Wow, this guy is like surprisingly strong. Surprisingly strong. Wow. Wow. Wow.
It's like that guy's beard lifted the first tree.
You know, maybe this should be the Secret Service competition. Who can be on the presidential detail? Just put him on this thing. Whoever can lift. I can't believe this guy can lift those rocks. And he is like half the size of that last guy.
See, the other guy didn't need any extra chalk.
This guy is very strong. I'm shocked by this. All right, you guys, we figured it out. This is the test we need to give Secret Service agents. This is it. We found it. You didn't think we had a purpose for this stream, but here it is. We found it. Nope, he can't do it. He can't do it.
Get under it better.
No, he's rethinking his life's purpose right now. He's rethinking his choices. Nope, he's done. He's noping out. He's like, I'm not. It's not worth the fracture in the back. He did very well. Take your shirt off, says Adora St. James. It'll help.
What's that, Brad?
So we've got Scottish people, and then we've got this. Which one do you want on your side protecting you?
Wait, show the video again, Brad. Show the video. Let's show the video of the women. Show the video. Do you have the video?
I don't have the video, no.
Ah, damn, I have it. Hold on. But because my computer shut down, I have to reopen all the shit. Go back to the Scottish guys.
Well, you missed the log through. We'll bring that one back up.
Yeah. How dare you? How dare you keep me?
You dropped out right as I brought this up.
Damn. I don't know what's with my computer. I love this.
70 foot view, 162 pounds.
I love this.
It's a 70 feet tall.
We're gonna throw this.
Lumber.
We're gonna throw a telephone pole.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to throw it up and flip it end over end.
All right, period. This is the end. I want all Secret Service agents doing this, all of these things. I want them throwing logs. I want them lifting stones. I want them doing all of these things shirtless before we choose who can be on the presidential detail.
Don McKim showing how it's done. He's the best in the world.
I don't think that's.
And I am being totally serious, 100% serious.
But that's not
if Ann Coulter agrees to come on my show, I've asked her to come on to talk about girls on the Secret Service. I want to show her these videos and ask her if she will agree with me that these are the things that we should be doing to choose Secret Service. What?
It's between 16 and 20 feet and weighs between 90 and 150 pounds. They said 70 kilos. That's why.
You're speaking Chinese to me.
I said pounds
Speak American.
before. I did.
Speak American. I don't do kilos. Just whatever you're saying, say it in American terms because I don't do kilos. I don't know what that means. And I can't do the math in my head because I'm a dumb American and that's the way it is. All right, let's watch these women. Again, now that we've been watching what's Navy SEALs but in kilts, Rosalind Duke, yes. Yeah, 100%, 1,000% yes. Right again.
I tell you, I'm surprised she didn't discharge the weapon.
Yeah.
Can we just let's just watch what we have.
God. Then she has to she grabs her like strap there in a second.
Here's what we have in the United States of dumbass America.
And Megan's gone.
This is what we could have. Why am I gone?
There
Am I gone?
you stopped. Now you're back.
Oh, versus what we could have. Like what?
This is 700. This is the world's strongest woman right here.
What?
What are they doing?
She's gonna lift a big ass stone.
Oh, just lifting a stone.
3 attempts
I love it.
at lifting the stones. The first time for Donna. Referees either side, making sure we get clear air between them.
Are they going to lift them with their testicles? I hope not,
God,
because I've
no.
seen that before, and it's
Just in case you don't know,
horrifying.
ladies and gents, the man with the hair
Just lift
makes
with
me
your
very
arms,
jealous. The man with the hair
fellas.
all the way from
Did you
Northern
just say
Ireland.
what?
He'll be a great help. Encouraging every lifter. He's keeping them all,
Asia lift shit with their
getting them all
testicles.
prepared, ready for the lifts. Steve Shanks, a
I
lifter
know.
himself, along with
Terrible.
his dad, Jack, who's
Your
also
daughter
here
goes,
today.
that's awful. I'm upset now.
A great supporter of the Dinny Stones events. And here's Donna.
Oh boy. Okay.
Now join Andy and give him a wee bit of encouragement. Well done,
Is
Andy.
that a dude? Oh my. That's a woman?
Ladies and gentlemen, first
Are you for sure?
successful lift
Are you for
today
real right now? That's a woman?
Yes, it's the world's strongest
Lift of
woman.
Donna Moore, all the way from Russia.
Oh, good for her. I think.
733.
Are we
pounds.
sure she's a she?
First time here.
Have we done
At the
DNA
dash.
test?
Let's hear for
Scotland,
Jenny
I'm sure
Todd.
Scotland probably breeds them pretty strong. Oh, here's another one. This is the female competition.
That's
Okay.
Shayna Baszler,
Who?
wrestler.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding. It just looks like her.
Jeff, you're still here. Oh my God. Why are you in here? You know you have an
It's
invitation.
lunchtime by now. It's after lunch for him.
I know. He's pretending like he's working. But in reality, we all know he could pop in. Like, let's not be ridiculous.
We're showing off his native homeland games, and he's not participating with us.
Is he Scottish?
I can imagine the amount of resin in his beard.
All the way from Donna.
Look at her arms. All right, we're going to try again. We're going to stretch, and we're going to try again.
Yeah, she doesn't have the legs.
I got to tell you, this doesn't do it for me as much as the dudes, though.
No, it's just,
I prefer watching men do this. Well, do you see a pattern, though, Jeff? Is there a pattern emerging for you?
Pull the big one. Pull everything with a big one, right?
I'm an equal opportunity lover of all things Western.
this is a big girl, but she's not.
And slightly to the east, in the as far as Russia's concerned.
I hope Rick doesn't want me doing anything tomorrow because I'm going to be useless.
Come on, baby.
I like her hair. The braid is working. Nope, can't do it. That's a big rock.
All the way from Durham. No straps.
Is this her again?
That made it look ever so easy.
Even a bigger one.
She's going to do it unassisted this
She
time.
pulled her kilt up higher. What in the
Oh
hell?
Lord, don't
she's doing it without
tighten
the
your kilt up.
She's just gonna
You
grab
know
it.
they don't wear underwear under there. Nobody needs to see that, ma'am. Can we go back to the guys in
She's not
kilts?
using this. Like
This
she's
is not working for me. Guys in kilts. Guys in kilts.
296 times.
Women in kilts is not doing it for
Here's
me.
Donna, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it. Unassisted lift.
Oof. Without the hands.
Yeah, that doesn't do it for me. Can we
I
go back to dudes in kilts? Who had dudes in kilts? Because I was enjoying that.
MG did.
Damn, MG, can we go back to that? I thought we were
We're
watching
finding
guys
one.
in kilts, and then it turned into women in kilts, which I don't know. It killed my mood. It killed my mood. I like the fact, though, that I can make dudes on my channel watch dudes in kilts. That's funny. All right. Yes.
So here we go.
This is
This
much.
is in New Zealand.
Don't you find watching
Highlights
guys in
New
kilts
Zealand
was
more-
packed to
more
witness the
fun
crowd
than
favourite
watching
of the
girls in
Highlights
kilts?
New
Come on.
Zealand Rural Games, the Highland
honest.
Heavies. These giants
Highland
stood by the
Heavies.
side of the Tasman locking horns as they heaved, hauled, and dragged some
I can't hear
back-breaking
you over the
boulders around
announcer.
the square. First up, the Heavies competed in the world-famous caber toss, in which
Love
competitors
it.
were looking for
I
the
love
perfect
everything about
12 o'clock throw. Favourite to take the title, defending champ Aucklander Ruben de Jong.
For real, I think we should make the Secret Service games a thing.
However, Big Aussie Luke
Televise
Reynolds
it.
was keen to give the
Whoever
two-time
wins
champ
gets to be
some
on the
stiff
presidential
competition.
detail, and we add all of these events. And if you happen to be female and you can do these things and beat these guys, you get to be on it.
Came down to experience with the giant De Jong throwing two perfect 12 o'clock throws to take the early lead in the competition. The second discipline saw the Heavies take on the grueling Farmer's Walk. Competitors
The
have to
Farmer's
walk a
Walk.
60-meter course carrying two
Megan's like, these guys could throw
75-kilogram
me all
weights.
they want.
This event pits
That's
speed
right.
and stamina in the ultimate race against the clock.
If you can throw me,
And
you win.
stuntman Ruben de Jong
You win.
put in a powerful display to increase his lead.
Here he goes.
By the way,
Come on,
when I
he's
knew
got a
I
good
needed
mark
to
to
lose
beat.
weight
Give him a hand.
was the day I put my husband's jeans on by accident, and they
Oh,
fit.
Oh no!
I was like, oh, hell no. I will not be the same size as my husband. I am happy to report that his jeans would fall off of me right now.
A new event this year saw the Heavies
Shot put.
contest the Highland version of shot put, with contestants heaving a 6.4 kilo stone. Local resident and crowd favourite Jono McFarlane was in fine form, throwing an impressive 16.9 metres.
I think
almost
this is
2
the
metres
perfect
clear
thing to
of his
do
rivals.
for Secret Service. Let's do these
The weight
games
over the
and
bar
televise
discipline
it.
saw the Heavies throw a 25-kilogram block of steel over their shoulders and over a bar set in
That's not
ever-increasing
terrifying at
heights.
all.
Buoyed on by an enthusiastic home crowd,
Our Keppel,
McFarlane
yes,
was
the
again
Secret
in
Service
fine
protecting
form.
a Democrat are as ineffective as what you're claiming the issue is that
While
led to
others
Trump.
couldn't
Yes,
match his
I'm
15-meter
claiming that the
effort.
Secret Service is all around ineffective.
And Dan Bongino said that those weren't even career Secret Service guys; they were like temp DHS guys.
Yeah. Homeland Security dudes.
Homeland Who was Homeland Security?
The ones that were
The
there.
detail for Trump.
Outside or inside the perimeter?
Uses
All of
every
it.
ounce of strength
Yes.
to get
All
five
of-
large
what?
boulders off the deck and onto a barrel. The
What?
killer blow
See,
being
his
the
team,
stones
his
get
team may be in
progressively heavier,
like in what
from 80
Milwaukee for the
kilograms to
Yeah.
a
scoping out for the
back-breaking
convention too.
134
I did hear
kilos.
that his team, his Secret Service team, had been overworked.
This
And so they
final
may
event,
have
a
been
winner-take-all dash
off
for
duty.
Highland Heavy's glory between Kiwi Ruben de
Which is a
Jong
problem.
and two-time runner-up Luke
Look at this
Reynolds.
shit. Look at this
They're
dude.
not even round stones. They're just like,
Oh
hey, we just
my
found this, we
God.
just
Big
found
ol'
this
boulders.
boulder out.
Well,
out in
just
the woods.
boulders. You just find boulders. This is a fantastic competition.
Put
I
a bunch of
love
the rock
everything
quarry
about
and put
this.
some rocks up.
You could find these in my yard, by the way. I have some of these. Look at this dude. Look at his arms. Oh
I
my
could-
gosh.
I could just see you be like, Mr. Fox, can you take this and move it over here?
Can you?
I liked it back over there. Can you put it back?
With Reynolds clocking
He's on to me by
34.73
now.
seconds, De
He
Jong
knows
had a
all
blistering
about it.
time to beat.
He's totally on to me.
Okay, Ruben's off, 80 kgs.
Now, though, these days, because of his age, whenever he lifts things, I'm like, oh, honey, please don't. Hire
Take some
somebody.
ibuprofen.
Yeah, please hire somebody. I'm like, please, honey, don't. But, you know, oh, look at this. Oh,
That's an ugly rock, that one.
Dang.
114 kgs. No problem. And 134. Come on,
this
ladies and
dude's
gentlemen,
arms are
turn on.
something.
Look at that.
Look at that.
27,
A rapid 27.25 seconds.
Okay,
more than
wait.
enough for Ruben de
K-Matt
Jong
Red
to win his
Queen,
third
thanks for the 5, says,
Yeah, the
find
world's
world
strongest
strongman competitions. They pull trucks?
Yeah, the strongmen, they don't look human though.
What? Oh, I want to see that. I want to see that for sure. Please, someone show that to
Do
me
the
right now.
semi-pulls.
What?
The semi pulls.
I've never heard of such a thing. What, men pulling semis? Yes, please. Speaking of semis, do you guys know about the highway serial killers? Do you know about this? Okay, I just bought a book called Long Haul about the FBI finding out that there are about 1,000 serial murders being committed by about 500 long haul truckers.
Jeez.
500 long haul truckers. Look at this dude. Oh my God.
He said he has no wins so far, so
are you telling me is this thing in
he's
New-
going to have to attack this a different way if he's hoping to win that championship. He's got the
So you
first
pull
truck
a
going now,
semi
and he's about to
by
hit
yourself.
that moment when that second truck kicks in right
Okay, is there a reason why our Secret Service agents can't do? Okay, so maybe we don't make the Secret Service do truck pulls, but could we make them throw telephone poles? Because that's funny. And also,
I think that's the one that I pulled up. He's gonna pull the bus.
the bus.
No,
What?
this isn't bus. This is stones.
See, I've got one more pulling a bus.
I
and you
like
get
the stones. I like the log throws. I like all of that. I think we should incorporate that into a Secret Service test that we televise. What did he say? I missed it. Brad, find it. I can't find it.
This is just Brad can pull.
Oh my God. All right. I have to get going anyway. My daughter's getting pissed off.
Well,
She's like, I want to go to bed. What time is it? Oh my God.
Like
it's
1:30.
What are we doing even? All right. I did
Oh yeah,
the
okay.
stream.
The ladies want to see Thor and Bradley.
They want to
What?
see what?
Okay, just
Who?
Thor and
Whatever they
Bradley.
want to see, I want to see. So bring it on.
If you know anyone in Chicago, tell them to take cover.
Why?
There's like tornadoes.
Tornado warning in Chicago.
What? Are you
Like
kidding?
for Chicago proper.
Yeah.
That never happens in the city. That's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Apparently
That's
it
not
is.
happening. Well, all of my family in Chicago is sleeping right now. Literally sleeping.
They shouldn't be.
Well, I can't
Yeah,
wake
you
them
need to wake
up.
them up.
If there's
Yeah,
a
you can.
tornado, they're not going to wake up. There can't be. There's never been a tornado in the city of Chicago ever.
Check your phone.
I'm looking right now.
nobody live,
By the
though.
way, I had a
It was
tornado
earlier.
warning where I am the other day, and they told me to go to the basement several
is no
times.
basement.
And I was like, fuck you, no, I'm not going to the basement. I looked out the window and I was like, this ain't tornado weather.
I
And
don't
I
see
know
no
what I'm
stinking
talking about
tornado.
because I am from Illinois. And sure enough, sure as shit, there was no tornado. So whatever.
That was an hour ago. So
It's
Yeah,
fine.
That was a little while ago. Yeah, here's
Until 11 p.m. Dudes, we are several hours past
I
that.
say that was way behind because I'm.
So if
I
there
pulled up
was a
one of the-
tornado
one of
and
the
my
weather
family is
channels that I
dead, it's already happened, but I'm sure they're fine.
All right. The chat requested Thorn Bradley, so
I don't know what that is, but I will let you play it, whatever it is.
oh,
Go
we
ahead.
got to add it.
Oh,
gotta
whoops.
add it to the stream.
Oh, I love this
I
guy.
mean,
I've seen this
no
guy.
matter the type of wood.
What
this grain pattern and what we have going on with the two offshoots of this good
You
tree
don't
here,
even
it's
know
gonna be
what's coming.
Oh,
it's gonna be
God.
weird. It's gonna be quite the challenge for sure. But as long as it stays
I love
fucking
this
put
guy.
for me, I think I might be able to get it to split. Let's find out.
Wait for it. I've seen this guy on Instagram. It's a crack up. He does this all day long.
yeah.
It's true. Women could watch this all day long. There's no doubt about it.
After like the fifth chop, I'd be like, I'm getting the chainsaw. This is bullshit.
I don't think shit is possible.
You got to work for it. You got to work.
Sounded like it.
False alarm, just bark.
No.
Just a fucking bark.
False alarm. Brad looks so confused.
I am quite confused.
He's trying to split the log.
Well, yeah, I
Same fucking spot. Come on.
It just
there. Okay.
He's not the best. Wait, is he the same one that I had watched? I don't think he's
Yes,
the one
I
that.
think
I don't
he's the
think
one.
that's the same one. There's a different one that all he does is split logs, and the ladies go absolutely insane. Does this log have a thigh gap? Sabine says there's a lot of heavy breathing. I don't know if he's the same guy, but there's another guy on Instagram. All he does is split logs, and it is so crazy. It's so funny. I can't even explain it, but I laugh hysterically watching it every single time. All right. I gotta go. It's like 1:30. I think we've proven our point, and the point here is if you need protection from some entity, who is the entity you're going to choose? Is it going to be these girls right here? Are these the ones that you want to protect you when, your life is in danger and all the shit's hitting the fan? Or is it going to be those dudes lifting the stones and throwing the logs and basically showing the world that they can handle whatever comes at them? I don't know. I pick the dudes in the kilts or the shorts, the short shorts and the t-shirts, whatever they're wearing. It really doesn't matter. I pick the dudes every time. I don't want these chicks nowhere near me. Like, nope. And that's it. That was the whole point of this stream. Like, I don't know. And so the president of the United States, he should get to pick. And he shouldn't have to settle for DEI hires like this shit, whatever this is, because this is embarrassing. And I don't ever want to see this again for as long as I live. For as long as we live, fellas, I never want to see this shit again, whatever the fuck this is. I don't want to ever see this again because this is embarrassing. I have secondhand embarrassment. Oh, the poll. You're right. I totally forgot about the poll because I got kicked out. Hold on. Let's look at the poll. And also, I'll find some place to redirect you. Oh, it looks like Joe, Good Logic, is live.
He's still live?
He is. And I may just redirect you over there. I don't know how long he's going to be live for, but he's currently live. So I will send you over there. Please tell him that I love him and that I sent you.
Dang it! Now my YouTube recommendations are all messed up.
Yeah, it kills your algorithm. Your algorithm gets all screwed up.
What kills your algorithm?
We start playing these videos because we're the ones searching and pulling them up. So,
Oh, perfect. All right, we have 11 super chats to get to, and then I'm going to send you to Joe. But let me just do that real quick so I don't forget. Where is it? There it is. All right. Good Logic. I'm sorry, but the secondhand embarrassment is so bad. It's so bad watching these women. Even out of the corner of my eye, I can't even handle. I can't even handle it. Ladies, if you're going to be doing these types of jobs, please be better at it than this because this freaking sucks. All right. Super chats. McCrae says, Bill also thinks the very fine people thing is real and also didn't know Hillary called Trump an illegitimate president. I know he has his faults. So does everybody. And also, I forgot. I didn't even play the rest of that. That was so funny. The end of it was him saying, basically admitting that was the coolest photo ever and the election is over. So, you got to admire Bill for his honesty. And that's the thing that I love about him the most. He's honest. Cynthia, thanks for the 5. Who leveled up the political vitriol, friend? Puzzle me that. Who leveled it up? I'm going with Maxine Waters, who said follow them into restaurants and gas stations, get in their face. I'm going with her. SF, thanks for the 10. My mom wanted to get that hat, and I was afraid for her because of the crazy people who would attack because of it. We live in a small town where it probably would have been okay, but I wasn't willing to risk it.
Yeah.
That should never happen in America. Jason P, thanks for the 2. I can't wear my MAGA hat. May get domed with a skateboard. Right. Should that happen in America?
No.
Sabine, thanks for the Canadian 10. I'm not American, but what I see on social media, people don't publicly support Biden, wear merch. Do you see that around you? People do wear Trump merch and have flags here in Montreal. No one bothers them.
Because you're Canadian. You're nice.
Well, nobody bothers you in Canada, right? Because it's not America.
Yeah.
But here, people who wear the Trump merch, you're taking a risk. So men can wear it a little more bravely. Women who wear it, I wore mine around town one day, and I was told that they wouldn't serve me at the grocery store. The guy walked away from me with my 4-year-old son. He was 4 at the time. And the guy, I was in line at the grocery store, said, I won't serve you. So I don't know. How does that feel? Like, have you ever had that happen to you? And until you've had it happen to you, I don't think
I don't live in New York.
I don't think you understand how it feels to be targeted because you're wearing a certain
Crazy.
Especially considering that I have been a political person and have worn t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, whatever for years. Nothing like that has ever happened ever in my life until Donald Trump. Puzzled.
It started before then.
I never had it happen to me, ever. In fact, when I was at the RNC in 2004 with George W. Bush, there were protesters. There were protesters, and it was nasty. And I was walking in Times Square with another group of people who had come from the RNC, and we had tags on, and we were being heckled by protesters. And this dude, this New York guy, he might have even been homeless, who knows? And he was wearing an Obama shirt. He came up, Obama. He came up beside us, and he started screaming at the protesters. I'll never forget it. He was like, we don't fucking do this here. This is New York. You leave them the fuck alone. Like he was going off. He was like, this is New York. Like, don't mess with, go home to Alaska or wherever the hell you're from. It was really funny. And he was like escorting us, like almost like, leave them alone. We don't do this here. And that stuck with me. Like, yeah, like you can be whoever you want, and you can think whatever you want, but we're not going to attack people like that. We don't do that. It was just a good moment for me because I was scared. There were protesters like surrounding us, and it was getting scary because there were only like 5 of us walking at night from what's that big basketball center in New York? That's where we were.
Madison Square Garden?
Yes. And we were by ourselves. And so it was just a scary moment. Puzzled Puzzler, Russian women would win. Probably. I might choose a Russian woman. If I had to pick a woman, I'd pick a Russian for sure. Lena Barkey, thanks for the 10. Megan, I think what you're looking for on the equity side of men and women is equal in dignity. Yeah. But certainly not in, what's the word? Not in skills. Mary Rose, thanks for the 5. I didn't believe that people saw the shooter because that's not so Secret Service protocol. This is insane. Yeah. I know. It's crazy. John Gordon, thanks for the 2. Please don't make those noises. I don't know what noises you mean. I don't know what I did. Matilda, thanks for the 2. Good morning from the Netherlands. Good morning. K-Matt Red Queen. Find worlds. Oh, we did that. They pull trucks. We did that. All right. Thank you so much. All right, guys. We are redirecting you to Good Logic. If he's still going, please tell him that I said hello. MG Law and IT Goatee Brad, thank you so much for being here.
Oh,
I
no
appreciate you
problem.
guys.
Thanks so much. Fun.
Thank you so much for being good
Listen,
sports.
I moved my stream to tomorrow night. I'm going to do the latest Jingers motion. The motion.
Wonderful.
I might not make that one.
If I am not too tired, send me the link. I'll try and make it. I've been avoiding and going to sleep because I've been so sick and
It
whatever.
might be
but
late because I'll be on with Shizzy Expert and Ballstorm before that.
I feel ya.
and
I
then
feel ya.
It's going to be later, but
Okay. All right. But let me know if I can pop in. I will. I will try to make an appearance. All right, guys. Good night,
Did we do the
everybody. Huh? Oh, the
Did we do
poll.
the poll?
80% says hell no. Give me the seals. Should women be on presidential detail? I'm actually disappointed in the 20% of you who said yes, of course, diversity. Do you want to die? Do you have a death wish? I don't get you. All right. Good night, everybody. See ya.
Nigga, you smart, dropping bombs on your news. Mic drop, then alarms, now they press snooze. Mainstream spinning, but I won't play that game. A nuclear flow, turning at you for motivational flame. Megan Fox crushing all the talking heads as they spoon feed their paid piggies. Gotta keep them misled with blazing Lego vision. I see all the signs exposed in the agenda. Miss these epic rhymes. Intellectual assault on the mainstream. Not in the current of the mainstream. Me and smart will never be silenced. They won't extend fighting appliance. Pretend intellectual assault on the mainstream. Never ride in the current of the lame stream. Bro, I can burn water, but I'm spitting facts. Top shelf, sorting max stacks, reporting news, and not like you make it. I'm award winning, and I don't have to fake it. Megan Fox, an authentic voice, giving the masses a hard-hitting choice. That umbrella guy, hammering his song, while Megan Fox rights those wrongs. Now we hit the end of this tune, declaring war, and it isn't even new. Making dinner and still dropping rhymes like granite. In my area code, please, you're not even on my plan. Yeah, you're outclassed and you never knew. By the time I press singulars are through, breaking stories while you're chasing hunches. I'm a news titan, never pulling punches.